all the way in the back.
Will be the champion of EpicSeven World Arena Championship 2025.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Litica. Who will stand against me? Ha! Time to prove my might. Eternal sleep. Is it time to draw my sword?
I shall lend my assistance. May her mercy be with you. Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there. Goddess, have mercy on us.
Ivana, a nun of the nunnery of the Holy Knights Martyrs, one day leaves the convent to avenge her family, who were slaughtered by the moon's assassins. Though she quietly burned with anger, from that day onward, she began hearing a mysterious voice. Dismissing it as nothing more than a delusion, she continues her journey toward Ezra in pursuit of revenge. However, upon arriving in Ezra, Ivana realizes that an unsettling wave of fanaticism is sweeping across the entire continent. By chance, she also learns the truth behind those responsible for her family's murder, Rihanna and Luciella, and comes to confront them at Loongrave. Though the truth she faces nearly shatters her resolve, she overcomes it with encouragement from Ross and his group. After the incident, she sets off on a journey with Estelle to reclaim her ordinary life once more. Ivana is a 5-star Fire Elemental Soul Weaver. She has high speed and effect resistance, and can increase her effect resistance further through her imprint concentration. Skill 2, Light of Repose. Unaffected by decreases to combat readiness. At the start of the turn, dispels immortality from all enemies and ignores effect resistance. At the end of someone's turn, when an enemy has immortality, spreads the sensor's light to dispel all debuffs from all allies, and grants radiance for 2 turns, before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 50%. When attacked, Radiance grants 50% damage reduction. Skill 3, Requiem Prayer. Dispels 2 debuffs from all allies by offering a prayer to banish evil. Grants immunity for 2 turns and ignores sharing for 3 turns before increasing combat readiness by up to 30%. Ignore sharing allows attacks to ignore damage sharing effects. This buff effect applies to heroes only. Skill 1, Holy Light. Attacks the enemy with Holy Light and recovers health of all allies proportional to the target's max health. When 10 soul is consumed, increases the amount recovered. Ivana's Artifact, Excommunicant Censer. Goddess, have mercy on us. The day she turned her back on fate, and the night she prayed the most earnestly. Increases effect resistance by up to 30%. At the end of the enemy's turn, when the caster does not have a debuff, increases combat readiness of the caster by up to 20%. Can only be activated once per turn.
Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there.
A nun who turned her back on the path of light and chose the path of a wanderer. Players will be able to meet Ivana through the Drop Rate Up banner starting May 21st. Thank you.
Come on! What's even the point in struggling? Forgetting something? What a walk in the park this is. Huh?
No. Did I make you nervous? May her mercy be with you. Do not fear. I shall walk this path with you.
I shall bestow a benediction almighty.
Feeling a bit strange? You must have inhaled the scent.
This world's existence no longer has any value. You force me to reveal these strengths. See the power of the Archdemon. Spectacular.
It's time for something fragrant.
You're getting in my way. I'll make you useful. Resist as much as you can. Death comes in unexpected moments.
Consider this an honor.
No, you're great!
Watch over us.
I was careless. Kneel.
I need a fragrance. Forgetting something.
Time to face the consequences!
No. Come on, impress me.
Yeah!
I was careless.
I shall lend my assistance.
Disperse. No.
I will punish you with the strength of darkness.
I was careless. Ha!
Prove your worth.
Ballsy, aren't we?
Turning to cowardly tricks? Too bad, because I'm...
No. I was careless.
Rally up, everyone. Where the banner leads, you follow!
I shall lend my assistance. Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there.
Vitals check. Looking good. Now, wakey wakey.
I will judge your sins. I command thee. Perish. Let my guard down.
You nearly delay the inevitable.
I'm still standing. Let my guard
The
down.
audacity of these scoundrels. Become like the autumn leaves and scatter upon the ground.
You'll be dealt with by the law. I should just try a bit harder. You're the new offerings. Nature is governed by cycles. It's merely your turn to disappear.
Let's play hide and seek. I'm it!
When I catch you, I'll maul you to shreds.
I'm well aware of what you're planning. Is that all you had to show me?
I'm still standing. Body
Watch
can't
over
go
us.
on.
Disperse.
I'll lead the way.
Quite slow.
Not a chance!
Listen when I ask nicely.
Help!
Oh, do you need me?
Foolish weapon.
Cheap tricks won't work on me.
Let my guard down.
I'll wrap things up momentarily.
Just
ねえ、月光の下で自由でいられるのが自分だけだなんて思ってないよね。それってさ、リアンナたちが一番得意なことなんだよ。一つで二人、二人で一つ。じゃあ楽しい遊びを始めよっか。かくれんぼ始め。ルシエラ、こっちに来て。不審者、標的。もうちょっと遊びたいけど強すぎるからダメそうですね。カイラン、逃げ道はない。いい夢見てね。愛してるリアンナ、愛してるルシエラ。蝶がちゃんと見 見つけに行くから今日は一緒に遊ぼうね。
리안나 루시엘라 처음 뽑았을 땐 이거 뭐야 했어요. 영웅인가 싶었고 사실 아티팩트라는 것도 좀 늦게 알아차렸어요.
다른 아티팩트들이랑은 좀 다르게 둘이 껴안고 있는 아티팩트 일러스트부터 굉장히 유명했잖아요. 그래서 당연히 영웅일 거라고 생각했다가 많이 아쉬워했었죠.
굉장히 재미있는 기억이 많은 아티팩트인데 그때는 도적 영웅이면 리안나 끼는 게 거의 공식이었으니까요. 그래서 예상 못한 타이밍에 갑자기 옵션이 발동됐을 때 굉장히 재미있었어요. 가장 기억에 남는 건 페이라로 아티팩트를 쓸 때였는데 진짜 상대가 구경만 해야 됐거든요.
이번에 스토리에서 갑자기 나와서 굉장히 놀랐어요. 사실 아티팩트 일러스트만 봐서 어떤 성격인지 어떤 이야기를 갖고 있는지 좀 알기가 힘들잖아요. 스토리에서 보여준 모습은 어떻게 이렇게 좀 잔인할 수 있지 싶으면서도 좀 매력 있더라고요, 확실히. 괜히 집행관 자리를 차지한 게 아니겠구나 싶긴 했어요. 그리고 스토리에서 플레이어블 영웅으로 보여준 게 있으니까 많이 기대하고 있었죠.
워낙 게임 안에서 상징적이었다 보니 영웅화 해달라는 요청은 옛날부터 상당히 높았던 편이었죠. 아티팩트가 영웅화 됐을 때는 그 아티팩트의 메커니즘이 영웅 스킬셋에도 반영이 되잖아요. 변수 덩어리였던 그 아티팩트가 영웅이 된다는 건데 그래서 어떤 스킬을 가지고 나올지 굉장히 궁금해요.
리안나 루시엘라는 아티팩트로 등장했을 때부터 여러 계승자분들께 많은 관심을 얻었던 캐릭터입니다. 또한 에픽세븐에서 처음으로 등장하는 쌍둥이 캐릭터이면서도 그와 반대로 둘이자 영원히 하나라는 모순점을 준 탓에 그들의 서사를 표현하고 구현하는 데 상당히 까다롭고 어려운 캐릭터이기도 했습니다. 길들지 않는 야성이면서 동시에 인간의 마음을 깨닫지 못한 리안나와 루시엘라는 서로를 이해하고 사랑하는 것이라고는 오직 거울처럼 닮은 쌍둥이 뿐이었습니다. 비밀 결사 조직인 검은 성배의 집행관으로서 암약하던 그녀들은 진정한 사랑이 뭔지 알고 싶었고 결국 그것에 대한 비틀린 집착으로 사랑할 수 있는 진짜 가족이라 믿으며 네크로바돈을 불러내고 말았습니다. 그리고 스토리를 통해 보신 것처럼 끔찍한 절망을 얻게 되죠. 여러분께서는 에피소드 6를 통해 보셨던 리안나 루시엘라의 활약 어떻게 보셨을까요? 그녀들을 스토리에 등장시키고자 했을 때 가장 중요하게 생각했던 것이 있는데요. 이토록 각별하고 또 멋진 두 캐릭터에게 암살자로서 살아갔던 인과를 돌려주고 그로 인해 느끼는 절망의 농도를 짙게 보여주는 것이었습니다. 그리고 이번에 후속으로 공개될 예정인 월강 서브스토리인 잠몽의 나비를 통해서는 리안나 루시엘라가 암살자로서 살아갔던 모습과 그 속에 감춰진 처절하고도 아픈 이야기를 확인해 보실 수 있습니다. 많은 분들이 기대하셨던 것처럼 리안나 루시엘라의 가장 특별한 점은 전투 플레이 방식에 있습니다. 극중 초반부에서는 리안나와 루시엘라 두 인물이 독립적인 캐릭터로 등장하며 두 캐릭터를 교체해가며 플레이하실 수 있습니다. 이후 특정한 사건을 계기로 리안나 루시엘라라는 두 개의 이름을 가진 하나의 영웅으로 거듭나는 모습을 확인하실 수 있고요. 극중 후반부에서는 영웅을 직접 플레이해 보실 수 있도록 스테이지를 구성하였습니다. 에피소드 6 종원의 망가를 통해서 처음 여러분들께 얼굴을 비친 리안나 루시엘라는 월강 서브스토리 잠몽의 나비를 통해서 숨겨진 과거 이야기를 모두 풀어낸 것 같습니다. 이어서 스토리에서 마음껏 활개칠 수 있도록 리안나 루시엘라에게 숨결을 불어넣어주신 유해지 성우님의 인사와 함께 리안나 루시엘라의 프리뷰를 한번 공개해 보도록 하겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 성우 유해지입니다. 상반된 매력을 가지고 있는 우리 리안나와 루시엘라를 연기했는데요. 앞으로 많은 관심과 사랑 부탁드리고요. 에픽세븐 화이팅!
그럼 재밌는 놀이를 시작해볼까?
Hide and seek. Here we go. It's time to hunt. Target confirmed. Mission complete. 1, yet 2. 2 as 1.
Rihanna and Luciella are moon assassins and executors of the secret society known as the Black Grail. They are twins who never learned human emotions. They possess a childish cruelty rooted in emotional deprivation. Raised as assassins from a very young age, they lack even the most basic common sense. Though deeply curious about human emotions, they were never able to truly understand them. Their main duty is eliminating those who stand in the way of the Black Grail, and because they insist that we are two as one, they jointly occupy the 5th and 6th seats of the Black Grail together. The twins possess some of the greatest abilities among the executors. However, due to their unusual tendency to act only as a pair, they are typically only dispatched together. Rihanna and Luciella are a 5-star Dark Elemental thief. They have high speed and critical hit chance, and can increase their critical hit chance further through their imprint concentration. Skill 2, Hunter's Mark, attacks the enemy, dispelling 2 buffs before inflicting bind and decreased defense for 2 turns. Swaps with Luciella and grants an extra turn. After attacking, when the target has a debuff, Luciella activates Waning Moon Slash as an extra attack. Blade of Pursuit. After granting increased attack to the caster for 3 turns, attacks the enemy. Swaps with Rihanna and grants an extra turn. After attacking, when the target's health is 50% or less, Rihanna activates Half Moon Slash as an extra attack. Skill 3, Pursuit of Death. Rihanna and Luciella launch a coordinated attack. Luciella attacks all enemies, and when the target is a hero, ignores damage sharing. Rihanna dispels 2 buffs from all enemies, before inflicting fear for 1 turn. Grants a barrier proportional to attack to the caster for 3 turns. 1 Butterfly's After Dream will remain throughout the battle. 1 Butterfly's After Dream is an effect that increases evasion of Rihanna and Luciella by 70%. Additionally, at the start of the first battle, increases Rihanna's effectiveness and Luciella's critical hit damage by 30% of speed. Skill 1, Half Moon Slash, attacks the enemy with a dagger, inflicting erosion for 2 turns. A critical hit will detonate erosion effects inflicted on the target. Erosion is an effect where the bearer suffers damage equivalent to 5% of lost health at the start of the turn. This effect is doubled when applied to heroes. Waning Moon Slash. After granting increased attack to the caster for 1 turn, attacks the enemy with a dagger and absorbs some of the damage dealt as health.
Target confirmed. Mission complete.
Moon Assassins who are 2 as 1 and 1 yet 2. Players will be able to meet Rihanna and Luciella through the Mystic Summon starting June 4th. Thank you.
서로 다른 개성을 지닌 쌍둥이 캐릭터가 하나된 전투를 펼친다. 이걸 어떻게 표현할 수 있을까? 리안나 루시엘라의 스킬셋은 이러한 고민에서 시작했습니다. 여러 안들을 놓고 내부 논의를 거친 결과 저희가 설정한 핵심 콘셉트는 끊임없는 스위칭을 통해 펼치는 2 캐릭터의 연격이었습니다. 이를 위해 먼저 리안나와 루시엘라를 각각 디버퍼와 딜러라는 서로 다른 포지션으로 설정했고 2 캐릭터가 각각 다른 능력치를 가져오게 하여 포지션 특성을 강화했습니다. 여기에 리안나 루시엘라 하면 빼놓을 수 없는 요소인 추가 턴을 통해 쉴 새 없이 휘몰아치는 2 캐릭터의 연격을 인게임 전투에서 녹여내고자 했습니다. 그리하여 1스킬에서는 각각의 캐릭터로 스킬셋이 분기되어 출발하지만 2스킬에서는 2 캐릭터가 스위칭을 통해 연계되며 3스킬에서는 마침내 합쳐져 2 캐릭터가 하나로 이어지는 모습으로 귀결되게끔 최종 스킬셋 구조를 완성했습니다. 세부 스펙 기획 단계에서는 현존하는 영웅 중 최소의 영웅으로서 선턴 단계에서 움직이는 딜러 디버퍼 하이브리드 유닛을 상정했습니다. 궁극적으로는 메타적으로 원활히 녹아들며 스위칭 전투에서 오는 다이나믹한 체감을 온전히 전달드리는 것을 목표로 작업을 진행했습니다. 계승자님들의 기대에 부응할 수 있게끔 최선을 다해 작업했습니다. 재미있게 즐겨주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
리안나와 루시엘라의 주요 디자인 모티브는 많은 분들이 예상하셨겠지만 바로 나비입니다. 특히 의상 장식과 실루엣에 많은 신경을 썼는데요. 두 캐릭터가 함께 두는 망토도 한 쌍의 날개처럼 느껴지길 바라며 디자인했습니다. 또 단순히 둘을 대칭적으로 표현하기보다는 서로의 요소를 비대칭적으로 풀어내려고 했어요. 예를 들면 리안나는 패턴이 있는 스타킹을 착용하고 있고 루시엘라는 맨다리 형태지만 두 캐릭터 모두 다리에 나비 모티브가 들어가 있습니다. 두 캐릭터는 원래 아티팩트로 먼저 선보였던 만큼 시장하면서 어떤 차별점을 줄지도 중요하게 고민했습니다. 기존의 바디라인을 살리면서도 나비 망토와 장식을 더해 하늘하늘하고 덧없이 사라질 것 같은 느낌을 담고 싶었습니다. 실제로 작업을 하면서 무엇보다 가장 신경 썼던 건 표정이었습니다. 리안나는 여유롭고 도발적인 미소를 짓고 있는 반면 루시엘라는 차갑고 무표정한 눈빛을 유지하고 있어요. 같은 얼굴을 하고 있지만 표정에서 드러나는 성격으로 누가 리안나이고 루시엘라인지 자연스럽게 느껴질 수 있도록 작업했습니다. 오랫동안 기다려주신 만큼 플레이하실 때 작은 디테일도 재미있게 느껴주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
계승자분들께서 오랜 기간 함께한 캐릭터일수록 각기 다른 해석과 추억을 가지고 계시기에 접근하는 것이 늘 조심스럽습니다. 오랜 시간 쌓여온 기대감을 만족시킬 수 있는 퀄리티로 끌어올리는 과정은 아트실에겐 하나의 도전 과제였습니다. 원작이 가진 분위기와 인상은 유지하면서도 모든 요소의 완성도를 2018년도의 에픽세븐이 아닌 2026년의 에픽세븐에 걸맞은 수준으로 끌어올리기 위해 수많은 디벨롭 과정을 거쳤습니다. 특히 3스킬에서는 두 캐릭터가 동시에 등장해 함께 액션을 펼치며 우아하면서도 날렵한 쌍둥이 암살자의 호흡과 케미를 표현하고자 했습니다. 또한 리안나 루시엘라는 에픽세븐 최초로 태그 방식이 도입된 캐릭터이기도 합니다. 두 캐릭터가 태그 매치처럼 번갈아 등장하며 전투를 이어가는 구조라 기존과는 다른 연출 설계가 필요했고 액션과 카메라 흐름을 굉장히 세밀하게 조율했습니다. 리안나와 루시엘라가 각기 교차하며 전투를 이어가는 구조인 만큼 각각의 액션보다는 둘이 함께 만들어내는 흐름과 호흡에 집중해서 연출을 설계해 서로를 누구보다 신뢰하는 자매이기에 가능한 플레이만으로도 느껴지는 서사와 특별함을 여러분들께 전해드리고 싶었습니다. 무엇보다 계승자님들이 직접 이 영웅들과 함께하는 실제 전투 환경에서 흐름이 끊기지 않고 캐릭터가 더욱 매력적으로 살아 움직일 수 있도록 많은 고민과 디테일을 담아 제작한 캐릭터입니다. 오랜 기간 기다려주셨던 영웅인 만큼 여러분들께서 리안나와 루시엘라를 만나는 것만으로도 즐거우셨으면 좋겠다는 작은 소망을 담아 작은 디테일 하나하나 공들여 제작했습니다.
스킬이 보통 캐릭터들이 2개 아니면 3개잖아요. 근데 얘는 그 추가 턴도 있고 기본 속도도 엄청 빠르다 보니까 이제 스킬 3개를 빠르게 전부 다 쓰는 게 엄청 템포가 빠르다? 막상 써보니 교체 타이밍을 생각보다 유연하게 잡을 수 있어서 심리적으로 상대방을 압박할 수 있다는 점이 재밌었어요.
두 캐릭이 하나의 영웅이 된 구조라서 세팅 자체도 굉장히 어렵긴 한데 그만큼 활용 방법도 굉장히 무궁무진해 보입니다. 그리고 게임에 접속하면 이곳저곳에서 리안나 루시엘라 관련 이미지들이 많은데 굉장히 힘을 많이 썼구나 하는 생각이 들었어요.
비주얼과 서사 그리고 시스템적인 구현까지 전 과정이 저에게는 큰 도전이었었지만 무엇보다 오랫동안 리안나 루시엘라를 기다려주신 여러분들의 성원에 보답하는 것이 가장 큰 숙제였습니다. 아티팩트 시절의 향수와 새로운 전략적 재미를 동시에 느끼실 수 있도록 많은 노력을 기울였습니다. 단순히 예쁜 쌍둥이가 아닌 선물 같은 그런 영웅이 되었으면 좋겠습니다.
에픽세븐 초창기부터 일러스트로만 보던 쌍둥이가 제 로비에 서 있을 수 있게 된다는 게 정말 설레는 일이라고 생각합니다.
악명 높던 아티팩트에서 시작해서 이제는 악명 높은 집행관이 된 건데 빨리 만나보고 싶습니다.
영웅 등장 연출이나 터치 이펙트까지 작게 숨겨둔 요소들도 많이 있으니까요. 리안나 루시엘라와 플레이하시는 그 경험 자체를 재미있게 느껴주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Welcome everyone to the last day of E7 Masters, the road to E7WC. I'm G Clef with me. We have Vaki, Car 6. Today's the last day. Only top 3, 4. Top 4 remaining. We have 2 semifinals and the finals waiting for us. Finals, best of 7. By the way, exciting day. Only 4 players left. Vaki, Car 6. Who do you think is going to take it, and who's going to that E7WC, the top 2? So a lot on the line today. How excited are we, Baki?
Very excited. I think last week we got to see some banger matchups, and now moving on to top 4. Can't wait to see how these guys are going to adapt around each other strategically.
Oh, yes. Gonna be one heck of a day, right, Car 6?
That's right, D-Clef. Honored and excited as always to be here. We're finally here to see who can take it all. 2 people making it E7WC, but like Valky said, G-Clef, these players have been insane. The show's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be an amazing day for sure, especially with Rihanna and Luciela coming in less than a week. Exciting news coming ahead. Talking about heroes, Estelle and Salome are the last heroes allowed for the tournament, and that stays until the grand finals. So keep that in mind. Lots of exciting things are going to be happening. Even last week, it's some A-lots. And the speed contest, I think we're gonna see at least a couple, maybe more than a couple, with knowing that how much speed these guys have. So let's talk about the tournament. One last day. Knockout stage, semifinals, finals. We started from 32 down to the final 4. Top 4, then if you win one match, if you win that semis today, you're guaranteed a spot in top 16 of E7WC at the end of the year. So that's a big plus on top of the prize pools. So we're at the knockout stage. Talking about prize, $15,000 on the line for the championship spot. Second place, $10,000 USD. USD is very powerful right now. Very strong. Third, fourth. So all the players at least guaranteed 2.5K, but the moment you win one best of 5, you quadruple your prize into that second place at least. That's big. That's big. And as I mentioned at the bottom, top 2 players of E7 Masters round of 16 ticket directly. So I guess we'll have 14 players to select from when we have E7WC at the end of the year. So that's big. That's big. And not just the prize pool. We have the top 10 heroes. Slightly updated, but we had lots of heroes for E7 Masters. So Yuha does seem to be the most picked, but not like a first pick material all the time anymore. As Boss Arunka risen up, Yuha, a lot of heroes as you can see. And lots of band protection on Rinak. Freeren, look, hot picks. And they've changed a little bit, like Flan's not here anymore. There's Politics who's been banned a lot. And look at that, look at that handsome guy on the right. Who's that? Oh my.
Handsome indeed. Yeah, the players have been really utilizing Arbiter Vildred. Almost every single player from last week's matches had him, perform very well. The 60% win rate, maybe not as good as the likes of Freeren, who we've discussed so many times here, but RB Clef, I know he's your favorite, really been popping off.
Oh yeah. First pick RV, and then think about the rest. That's what I've been doing. I'm sure I'm not the only one. And that's been fun. And Freeren did go down a few notch, but still very, very high. That's a tournament rate, guys. 70% over. That's incredibly high. Also because these players know exactly how to draft with Freeren. As, yeah, one of the highest win rate for now, along with our RV. So 70% around. So anything above 60-something, even 60%, I think is very high. Well, on that list, fourth was actually Flag Bearer Sigret, who's also having about 63% win rate. So she's been picked a lot, even first, second pick materials. So depending on the drafting style of these 4 players, I think we might get to see her a little bit as well. So we're back, which means coupon. There we go. Road on the dash to E7WC. That's right. And guys, 10 leaves. If you put a few more leaves, you can draw a tree with 10 leaves. Well, it's winter. Head leaves. Put him in, and also artifact. Is it artifact? Oh, just a big charm. I think it was artifact. I'm not sure 100%, but hopefully it's artifact. More drops event. That to follow. Make sure to pick those up after you watch, because it's in your inventory. If it's your first time, it might be a little bit, in a way, confusing. But there's a guide to tell you all about it on Stove. And also, if you Google, it's not too crazy hard. But sometimes you might need a PC to actually get it all done. So go through the steps, and you will get those leaves. And we have more. It's not the events this time. It's prediction.
Oh, man.
Hazama taking half of the votes. Ooh. Alibi, who did surprise us in lots of drafting style. Magic Chi, who does have lots of fan favorites. And also Tetsu, the Dream. Oh.
Everyone's even except Hazamare, just the biggest piece of the pie right there.
Yeah, it's like 1, 1, 1, and 3 right here. Hazamare, of course, the big name as one of the previous champions of E7WC, who seems to be playing really well. Seems like the big name. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Where to type the code? If you go in game, the big right top. Yes, you know how to do it exactly. So we do
You
have.
can also just Google EpicSeven coupon code, and the first link should be the link for you to type it in.
Yes, I think so. Unless there's a Google ad as the first click. Don't click that. Make sure to go for your search. And I'm sure all of you know that by now. So we had names. We talked about names. Let's see who survived and who's still in our top 4. Alibi versus Toji Popo, 3-0. Hazamare versus Omega, 3-1. Magic Chi versus Phantom, 3-1. Tetsu versus Keith. That game 5 was insane, and Tetsu made it. Alibi Hazamare on top. Magic Chi, Tetsu will have both semifinals, and the winner gets to go immediately after for the best of 7 to find out the champion of first ever EpicSeven Masters champion. So putting you on the spot, you knew this question was coming, Valky Carr. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Okay, Valky, name names.
I think Magic Chi. Magic Chi is the only good defense player left against 3 aggro players. That's where I'm putting my money on.
Really? Carr, you can say the same thing.
I was actually gonna, because I thought Valk would pick Tetsu, but I think he's going more on like who he thinks wins, not his favorite player. But I want to say Hazamare, but I'm leaning Magic Chi as well.
Oh, double vote. I don't think we have ever had a double vote from the commentators. My vote goes to Alibi. I think Alibi.
That's a fair pick. Man was been playing real well.
Yeah, not just Oxlot. He's a drafting style plus some preparation, special preparation, or against the specific opponent. That's a lot of preparation done. So you can kind of see that. But against Hazamare, might be a little tougher. But Toji Popo was also really good. Remember all the climb, the matches of Toji Popo?
He took out some big names.
Yeah,
one of the biggest upset players.
And he took him down 3-0 for the quarterfinals. So Alibi. Hazamare, of course, has a lot of votes. But I think there's something else to it. You never know. You never know. And Hazamare might be the only one to actually have double title E7WC and E7 Masters if he wins.
Good point.
He might be the very first player to have double the title. And also Tetsu, who has a lot of... I thought Tetsu also has a lot of fan base votes. The hope and the dream of all the players out there. So we'll see. That's the tournament treat. We'll have 3 matches in total. Here's Alibi. Free Ren. Lots of free Ren. And some politics in there as well. So very common.
Yeah, I think G-Cliff, you pointed out that he does his homework versus other opponents. And one of those things is the Oxloss versus RB against Toshi Popo. Knew he had the speed. I don't think we'll see that again, especially against some of his opponents that are very fast. But the free run, especially the Christy Celine combo that he pulled off last week, definitely one of the strongest players. Valky, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say that you now see him most ban protection in that free run slot. Might I remind everyone, when we first started this tournament, free run, especially as a hyper carry, was not a mainstay. And now everybody is either learning to play her or trying to find ways against her.
You gotta have at least one way to deal with her somehow. Another free run on most ban protection for Hazama Ray, series champion. A lot more Yula and ROL. It's an interesting thing because some few players actually love to pick ROL.
That's the one I wanted to highlight. Two of the matches that he won in really, really convincing fashion utilized ROL. And we've seen a shift away from when Estelle first came out. A lot of players were picking her, not doing so well, especially in the E7 Masters. But back to ROL, Hazama made her look so good, and I really think she was one of the linchpins from his success.
That's right. Because of ROL and the amount of shield, we even saw Jewel Bazaar coming out for the barrier inversion potential. So this is something new that we have for the semifinals. Key hero for both, as we talked about, free run. 4 wins for Alibi, 2 wins for Hazama, but both 100% win rate, which means they're only picking free run when they're allowed and when they can win. They can build a comp around her that can bring a win for them. Likely that's going to be broken. The 100% win rate. Oh, and look on the left. Hey, Valky, is that a Brigitte on the left with Flan?
That's right. Brigitte is one of those supports that is just best in slot with free run. She already gives herself 50% combat readiness from the ultimate. So combine that with the swift attack buff that she gives, that's an extra turn with greater attack buff. So it really, really lets her overload the opponent before they can even take a turn. So a lot of times figuring out that matchup is just figuring out how to survive the initial onslaught. But look at that relative record, guys. What am I seeing? It's not looking good for Alibi. He needs to figure out a way
that
around
intimidation factor. You see that E7 WC #1 frame, and you're mentally shook already.
So 4. Let's see if that stays, but it's spring season. It's getting hot. It's been a while, and with a lot of new heroes. And we start the semifinals. #1 of EpicSeven Masters, Alibi versus Hazama Ray. The bands Harsetti, Rinak, Lady of the Scales, Notos, Dien Biblis allowed. Rinak in the band from Alibi. Okay.
So Alibi was actually hovering Shepard Dien there, and G-Clef, as you said, Alibi known to do his homework. Hazama Ray actually had a big Shepard Dien plus Arwell game against Omega, so doesn't end up taking it there, but I think he was hovering. He was considering it.
Lox and Bossarunka here, which is actually very atypical of how the meta drafts go, especially as far as game 1, because you're always expecting that Perfumer Biblis first pick, highest win rate character in the game, and on top of that, she's one of the few characters with a default auto win conditions against the free run with that damage reflect. So whenever free run does too much damage, the reflect just kind of takes her out of the game. Really curious why Alibi decides to skip that pick here.
Do you like the
Exactly. Well, Haza definitely not passing that up, man. He is taking that for sure, and Valky said it well. She is just so good. It's very surprising to see her left up in the pre-bans, but Harsetti, I think, is taking one of those very coveted ban spots.
Yeah, Alibi almost saying, you do not get to go first, and your Rinak is just sealed. Maybe he's got some speedy character ready to go. I think we're seeing some hits from Alibi. And Hazama responds with Biblis for now, looking for the second. And as everyone knows, up to Estelle and Salome. No Ivana allowed for today until the end of the tournament. And RV shows up for Hazama.
With the skin, baby. I know a lot of people actually don't like the skin, but I'm a fan.
I like the skin. I love it. It's been a while that skin came out. A couple.
Oh yeah.
More than a couple of years.
No
Spirit Eye Celine on 3. That's a lock.
This is a very strong combo to be picking into the Arbiter Vildred. especially with the DN. This is a little bit risky though, because DN does in fact get that guaranteed seal onto the Arbiter Vildred, but if she misses and you give him some kind of way to counterattack either through a repose set or through a double-edged Crescent artifact, this is going to be a lot of trouble going over to Alibi. But Spirit Eye Celine as an opener, as an anchor, as a hyper carry, she's doing it all.
Yeah, well said. Additionally, I want to point out, Seal not as effective against Arbiter Vildred, and I really like how the draft is kind of formulating so far. Hosmare picking up that early RB to combat the likes of Bossarunka. He does bonus damage versus light units, and the AoE will be nice. Alibi answers in kind with 2 units that can effectively counter him with that DN plus that Spirit Eye Celine in the hyper carry position. When she starts countering him, it could be really bad.
That's the thing. Do we have a good answer against that Spirit Eye? Aki was the big name. There are a couple of other answers.
Fortune is on our side.
L of Light.
Feel the melody.
Bellion for no souls.
Yeah, Hosmare playing very defensive here. He is going to have to just kind of take this defensive pivot. If you want to go aggressive here into a Bossarunka, into that Shepherd DN with the immortality buff, it's just a little bit too much to overcome without the information of what's going to come next. Lidica is going to come in, so Alibi does seize the initiative, the agency of this draft, and he is going in with the openers, taking control of the speed of this game.
I can still endure.
Oh yeah, and that's why he pre-banned those 2 units. So 2 potential fast openers for Alibi. He's shown us this, right guys? In his previous matches, he likes to play one of the more faster and aggressive styles.
That's right. He does like to go fast. I would assume Hosmare, being a quite speedy player himself, would respond in kind, but no, he's just kind of playing very, very passively here and almost looking like he's just figuring out, okay, I'm going to ban this Briar Witch. What else can I pick with my team? Because Briar Witch is going to be the main antagonist here. Having the passive that holds back all the revives. And wow, ML Aria, so we're dropping in all of these bruisers that are stopping soul burns. Thankfully, Spirit Eye Celine does get one for free, so maybe Hosmare has the defensive structure set up.
Bulk units with Ruel for safety and Arbiter Vildred. Alibi taking some of his time to get the ban. Biblis is the ban. You keep Arya and Bellion inside.
Yeah, I think the Briar Witch was a little obvious. However, the Biblis, even though she's the strongest unit, there's a lot of counterspell units on Hosmare's side. So Biblis taking that ban just so strong.
But no souls. Let's see. There's Lidica from Alibi. Quick start.
There's no
The fact that on the RB counterattack comes in.
Oh, this is a counter.
It's begun.
Uh-oh. And the Ruel? Oh, does bring all the way back.
And this is what makes Lidica so annoying. Even if you don't perfectly chain your turns together, that skill nullifier holds back so much counterattack damage. And of course, any turn your opponent might get. We're gonna soul burn once into the blind. There's the defense broken.
Through the blind.
Big play there from Alibi. 50-50 wins that trade, and that first life gone from Ruel is so huge in this kind of matchup.
Amid this ceaseless cycle.
It is.
May you find the
Went straight through the blind and plenty of damage. Got the first life off of that Ruel. Big change.
Not worried.
Rolling the dual attack, just taking out the Ruel there.
Woo! Now that's a problem. The claws chopping through. Celine coming for the hit. I don't think this is what
And Alibi is playing quite safe here. I think most players there would have just ripped the MLDN S3. You want to get the AoE seal on, but here you don't want to get the counterattack from that RB. You want to play as safe as possible. And of course, Soulburn on that Bellion lands 2 waves of debuffs. So this is going to hold back that Spirit Eye Celine even more. Last time the miss didn't matter, so hopefully this time it really holds back the damage.
Trajectory hits.
Oh, rocket
with the
punch
decreased
Arunka. And
defense.
important to note too, the belly and low crit or no crit at all. Trying to use these kind of matchup against Celine. Here comes Arya.
The
big punch into the Arunka. Okay, little damage breaks the barrier, but we're ramping.
Okay, we got the punch in and brought back the
Heretics will
API.
be punished.
Okay,
Yeah,
now we
I
see
don't
the
know
numbers.
if Haza has the time to ramp up here.
And what is his name? Over here!
Oh,
Another hit takes out the belly in.
So big. Celine.
First miss. Haza needed
What
that.
are you, a stalker?
But is it?
And this gets
A little too
dangerous
late?
because Feared Eye Celine is out of immortality now. Arbiter
showing your
Vildred with
face
those
around
AoE
here.
attacks, if he goes first, can actually knock her out from the back line, which would eliminate Alibi's win condition.
That's a good point. He doesn't have the AoE though, right? So it'll be a 50-50 hit. Or no, actually, less than that.
I'll make
Double
sure
resist.
you are
Here's
welcome.
RV.
Oh, I'm sorry. He reset his
It's
S3.
time.
AoE
Yes,
punish.
he's back
To
with the full.
land.
And that's the other two gone.
Did it already?
Hazama Ray had all the power source.
Alibi's not giving up though. I mean, it's a tournament game. Rocket Punch, you're just gonna have to play out your win condition, but this is looking pretty bad. You do drop in the seal on the DM. We don't want the RB to get its revive back. Let's see if we land the damage. Counter attacks, those are crits. The seal come in. Oh goodness. And that's where RB comes in.
And a win for Hazama Ray in round number 1.
Wow.
That's the power of Arbiter Vildred.
Yeah, we were
I think,
discussing his name a little bit during those hot pick discussions, and here he really shows why he earned that spot, because as long as he's not fighting against that free run, keep that in mind, he has the opportunity to just take over any match, and absolutely he does.
I was a little worried about the damage coming through from this side of Alibi. However, even despite those early blinds really favoring Alibi, Hazama Ray, cool, calm, collected, really kind of planned out, and I think he knew that he would have kind of enough gas left at the end of the match despite that initial onslaught coming from Alibi.
Yeah, if Hazama is not going out from the game, and there's something else that he's looking for. And that was Arbiter Vildred's insane damage that you guys have just seen. And we go straight into game 2. Zio, Tamaro Luluka. So lots of openers. Target ban from Alibi all the way. Free Ren, not going to be in this match, unfortunately. And the Sea Phantom Politis added to the pre-bans along with the pick of Salome for Alibi. First pick.
Yeah, expect to see this unit a lot, not just from Ally, but from almost every player here in the top 4. They can all utilize her to her biggest strengths, that being very fast speed, can copy a lot of very powerful abilities, and then she's also super tanky, so she can close out matches too, oftentimes not dying in the early rounds.
This is best of 5, so there's some room, but maybe not as much. When we get to the finals, we'll have some more room for best of 7.
Stand in line, please.
Yulha, there she is for Hazama. Yulha works well with anything. What's the pair? G-Ross?
Yeah, you might think that she's like a default support for high HP characters like this Estelle, but she can actually just completely refill your tank's health bar. She can double the speed of a speed DPS like Renok if she was still in this game. There's a lot of really clever ways to use her. You can pick her as an anti-debuff pick if you don't have to fight against heavy debuff like this Flag Cigarette here. So actually gives Hazama Ray a lot of flexibility. And especially, might I highlight, with this free run in the pre-ban, he does not have to worry about how he's going to have to fight against this hyper carry. So Alibi now needs to look for the next best thing to swing against Hazama Ray with this first pick.
Hovering Tori. Tori does need...
Tori, we've seen very effective.
Here.
Could be super strong into the likes of Estelle. Hazama Ray really liking those early tanks like Estelle's, Arwell. However, a lot of their mitigation is from that damage share, and Tori on the photogenic artifact can kind of bypass that. Let's see what he takes for his Ban Protect. Fire Captain Flan is his unit of choice.
Ooh, and that is a very deadly opener after the buff. So after the buff and the exclusive equipment, Pirate Captain Flan kind of went from this bridge unit that you play her as the middle of your combo into the leader of your combo. She's going to be able to set up the team, drop the defense break, and get her team that AoE swift attack. That is going to provide so much tempo for Alibi. So Hosma Ray needs an immediate reply to this, and you have to figure it out on this third pick.
Alibi, yeah, target bans for openers, bringing Tori Flan, Lydica Briarwitch last game. There's quite a theme to what Alibi's trying to do today. But Hosma does have the experience. And speed.
A little challenge coming out from
mid?
Hosma. Locks in a mid, an opener.
And an imprint. Get in the car, guys. I think Hosma Ray's identified a good spot. He's usually known as a very high-speed player. And honestly, he's just playing all defensive today, and now we get to see him turn it on. Very important thing to know. Pirate Captain Flan is around 121 base speed after the exclusive equipment. And Ahmed, about 124, 125. So edge the Hosma Ray, and these guys are in the car.
He's challenging. Of course, Alibi cannot back down in this position, and I just want to say that's something very important about Hosma Ray. Like we're saying,
I'll teach you
Game
a
1,
lesson.
he tanks down. Game 2, he is challenging. He has the strengths of Magic Chi, but also the ability to raise some of the best of the best. He is insane.
This is some speed, like Ferrari level, not the electric one that just came out, the originals with the gas paddles. Oh, another imprint. Oh man.
There we go.
Okay, we cancel out the 5s.
14's banned out on both sides, so plus 12 versus plus 14. I would give the edge to Hosma Ray by 1 speed, so we're going to have to leave this one up to God. We'll have to see how this plays out as we load in. Whew.
Let's go. Round 2, Hosma Ray up 1. And we start with a mid from Hosma.
They're still
slightly faster.
If we must fight.
This one's gonna be
quick. At the end of the day, Amit is a faster unit, and I would even say she makes racing so easy because any speed imprint damage dealer like this Vildred, you can just double buff them and rip all of your buttons. We're gonna send him on his way.
Attack buff, crit buff.
Goodbye, Flan. Follow up.
Salome's still alive, but not long for this world.
Salome too OP. She still survives. Nah. That's a gone game. 2-0 up for Hosma. The previous champion just 1 game away from going to the finals and locking the E7WC ticket. Oh man.
Gentlemen, if I was Alibi, I would be shaking in my boots. Not only did I set up those pre-bans to try to take that first turn initiative, not only did my opponent have the, I had the first pick advantage. Hosma Ray baits him in the first 2 picks, shows Alibi that he, gets a little comfortable that he can take that first turn initiative, and then comes over the top and ends it with 1 sequence of turns.
Yeah, Valky, talk to us about the advantage of getting those pre-bans in, like Renak, and which means that you can move those gears out of the way for the best character, right?
That's right. I mean, if you are playing in a tournament and you know you're in a long series, just ban where you think your opponent's top speed is and put your fast gear on other characters. Just play around them like that. That's all preparations. And now, speaking of preparations, Ruel banned, Bellion banned, Shepard DN, as well as Lydica. Hosma Ray is taking all of the openers out of this game, and he's actually forcing Alibi to play slow, play turn 2 with him. Tango with me in the mud. Let's get it. And Boss Ruka being hovered for Alibi, you always try to keep things a little safer there.
Yeah, we've been talking about Alibi's pre-bans and how he's setting up that first turn. Hosma's pre-bans as well, very, very strong. I really like the Freerin in the previous set too. Just getting her out of the picture, she's just such a problem unit for every player. And so Hosma very well situated. Now also gets another Perfumer Biblis. Are we reliving game 1?
For now, I mean, RV is there.
That's a good point, Car. I don't know about this. I think Biblis, when she's available, is just too good of a first pick. We really got to just let Alibi cook here. Two games in a row now, I think, when Biblis is available, he's let the opponent have it. He really paid for it the first time, so we'll have to see if it's going to work out for him this time. I don't like betting against
I know you
statistics.
love drafting and draft IQ. Having a first pick that you have to end up banning, right? is usually something went a little wrong there because you want to ban something else in the draft order.
Exactly, because, I mean, we talk about this all the time. When good players go up against each other, they do the handshake where they ban each other's last picks. And when you have to ban your opponent's first pick, it either means you're super desperate or you're cooking something. And here, I mean, Hosmer says, I won't have to cook. Arbiter Vildred Bibla's got me.
It's Secret this time, as the DN was banned from Hazama. But still, Spirit Isolene is the same. Yeah.
That's a little scary though for Alibi. We saw how this went. If Hosmer kind of wanted to go through similar motions, he was really situated, even with the RNG favoring Alibi in the early turns.
Yes. And during the match, you can't change gears, you can't change artifacts, so it has to be, or else it has to be another character, like another Spirit Isolene that you have in the character pool. So other than that, it's got to be the same. So Hazama, Ruel is banned.
Alibi is really running down Spirit Isolene draft. He must have gotten some coaching lessons from MMZN because he's really, really brute forcing this draft.
Yeah, no Ruel available makes it a little different, but honestly, she kind of got two tapped. That being said, maybe she was that road stop that bought Hosmer some time for his kind of carries to take over, like that Arbiter Vildred. Let's see what he goes for here in the lock position.
Yeah, can be different with some souls potentially available. Might pull out Arya again.
Okay.
Hazama's got some interesting openers as a lot of the other ones are banned. And here comes ROL, as Car mentioned.
Ooh, and now I think Hazama is slowly putting Alibi in check. Ran being picked up as a counter to Hellion Lua.
Oh my.
Oh man, you need to stop her from being able to go first or even go second in her spot. And just using that ultimate, it locks down your entire team. And without some kind of way to either prepare an immunity buff like this Ron can, or going for, I don't know, another cleave initiator like the Briar Witch, you end up in such a tough spot against her.
Alibi's got lots of speed ready. Is it okay?
He does. But Hosmer's shown that he can both tank down, kind of do the anti-cleave strat, as well as challenge and come over the top. So Alibi sticking to his guns, I like that. You know, a lot of times you can't really change your play style. So pedal to the metal, baby. Let's do it, Alibi.
That's the thing. You already prepared all the gear, the equipment setup for the match. And it's really hard to change all that. Festive Ida against the RV Cleave?
I've made it this far.
Christy.
I won't lose.
Christy? Wait. To protect the Celine.
Oh! Hazama Ray doesn't have any books. Mage is prepared for this Hellion Lua to Soulburn, so she's relying on natural effectiveness. Alibi's just relying on either the Ran immunity at top speed or the Christy resistance to just get through this Hellion Lua and get the show on the road. I can't say I hate the setup.
Not bad. Oh, that's when Araminta, the effectiveness check, comes in.
Yeah,
Hazama.
Potentially a huge must ban there for Alibi. Kind of going for a two-prong approach here. Does take out that that book holder plus stun, and Rand being taken out to Alibi. Having that Christy plus Celine combo going to be very different from round one.
Ah, yes. Celine will have some resistance from Christy check. Hazama still very similar combo, but Lua. So there's a Hellion Lua factor with lots of provokes. Let's see who wins out. Alibi does have the secret. Here we go. Hazama up 2 on a match point.
I love
Hellion
your
Lua
curls.
5% faster.
They said what? I will not.
And here comes the real challenge from Hellion Lua. To provoke.
Only lands one provoke, but that's all you care about. I mean, look at this gank coming in from Hosmer Ray's team.
Oh, Valk, I'm looking, but it wasn't too effective. She's still pretty healthy.
Some scratches. Down to Bossarunka. And a good chunk onto Sigrid. It looks healthy
actually,
on the
both
back.
of that doing that extra damage. A lot of the characters missing there.
Those unworthy shall step aside.
Here's Spirit Eye. Alibi Celine. We know how much damage she can provide, but on which character? Breaking through ROL. Straight into Escort.
Wow, and no soul burn. Alibi is playing this slow and methodical, but we're giving the S3 over to the Biblis. Should only land on 1, 2, no. Does block the flag cigarette out of another turn, and now RB begins the killing spree. Takes out 2 members, including the boss.
Okay.
Things look a little different now.
A stench most foul.
Only 7 souls.
S3 available. Alibi not out of it just yet. He brought this combo for a reason. He wants these 2 units to kind of be the anchor.
Not the end, but a fragment of the everlasting tide.
Open the gates.
This sense should do.
This time a
We're
bit
bringing our
different.
team back from the other side. Alibi's looking to fight through this with a zombie army here. Boss Arunka, however, no buffs just yet. We'll be getting it back after this turn, and what he really, really needs is that flag cigarette. Get her a turn and make sure she fears the entire team. That is the only way Alibi has any chance to be able to close out Hosma Ray's team.
That's right. And those fears has to work.
Arwell skill 3 available though.
That's
we
right.
identify the threat that is the cigarette. No, of course he has to go into this boss. We're barely living.
Can you get it?
1 health in a dream. That shield though gonna keep her alive for 1 more turn.
With by the law.
Christy. RB's up next.
Hard work always pays off.
Christy will be putting up some buffs for the team. I mean, it's gonna help, but I don't know how much it's gonna help when Arbiter Vildred is on a warpath. Boss Aruka is so worried. Oh no, I just came back to life. Come on, again.
Hey, she bought her team a few valuable turns, but yeah, Hosmer's team just looks so tanky.
I literally just did my nails.
And the cigarette. Resistance.
Shall we burn some rubber?
That's important. She got a turn.
Skills available.
And this has to be it.
Where the banner
Here
leads,
comes
you follow.
the flag.
Fate cannot
2
be
fears.
altered.
And unfortunately, that Veritas artifact does cleanse the defense break on the Biblis, so Spirit Iceline loses out on her best
Serve
target.
your penance with humility.
Alibi sending it in. He has souls available.
Holy
Big
sacrifice.
damage, holy sacrifice, keeping her alive. Gonna provide extra mitigation still for the side of Hosmer.
Still has the attack up. The
soul
soul burn.
Finally
dead.
Step aside. There shall be no more agony.
Another?
For I am
This is almost unfair.
Yeah, both the turn
I mean,
cycle
that's
plus
just
the
the
dead
Spirit
units.
Iceline game plan. Yeah, she starts going back on her own warpath. I mean, she gets the kill after kill after kill, and with extra souls, she starts soul burning, which is going to lower the cooldown on that ultimate, and that's how you fall into the trap. This Hellion Lua has so much work to do, but with a Christie giving that Celine maybe something like 300 effect resistance, I don't know how much work this Lua needs to do in order for Hosmer to get out of the spot. We're going to drop another skill 3 though, firing up the stream. We're hitting the go live button. Only lands on 1 this time.
All I can give you is death.
And she disappears.
Yeah, a little reflect damage from Perfumer Biblis takes her out of there. 3v3 scenario, but it's about to be cut down.
Yeah, and
to
everyone's
a
like
2v3 because Arbiter Vildred's here.
Oh, yes. Ready to unleash the blades again. Oh, this is the next one. Counterattack. Oh, it's a crit.
Uh-oh.
I'll make sure you are welcomed.
Is that a good thing
And
or
I
a
think
bad
Alibi might have weathered the storm. Hosmer the RB only has 4 turns of the buff. It's the 2 turns at the beginning of the fight and 2 turns after the revive. That's 1 more turn gone from the RB, and look at that, guys. Even through the evasion, he's almost dead.
Fate cannot be
And
altered.
Perfumer Biblis S2 already proc, so no extra healing from her. Spirit Iceline already back after those counters. Soul burns again, even with the misses.
8,500. This Spirit Iceline is a 1-man army. She's breaking through everything. ROL.
Oh,
two
yeah,
lives of
carrying the
ROL.
team.
Double
Putting the
Arbiter
whole team in her
Vildred.
backpack. And bringing them back, G-Club.
Stench.
Almost. Can Hazama break through? Well, like, is there enough
Straighten your
damage?
hair?
I don't think so. I think there was maybe a window earlier where if he didn't hold the Arbiter Vildred skill 3, he might have had enough souls to just soul burn that Hellion Lua ultimate. That might have been his out, but considering the current board state where we're at, I'd say Alibi's really made through the worst of it.
A lesson to be engraved
Alibi.
upon your soul.
He opts to skip the revive. Oh my goodness.
Petty struggling.
You want me to straighten your hair?
Hits.
Hey,
Oh, and that's the Lua soul burn. Is this enough?
You don't like
Oh.
Wait, Alibi skipped the revive.
Well, let me see if I can't change your mind.
Provoke. Get the turn. Stealth. Less damage. Slaps one more
I
time.
literally just did my nails.
Is this?
What petty struggling.
Okay.
Fate cannot be altered.
Selena's back and
it
she's
wasn't
got
enough
souls.
damage to close it out.
May you find the righteous path.
That was close though.
Smart play from Hanzo, but wasn't enough.
Whew. What a game. A third gate coming out from the Spirit of
coming out
Selene.
from Alibi. That Christy Selene combo really paying off there. Even when she goes down, the resist stays in effect. So you see the Hellion Lua had a soul burn there. Hosmer actually almost lining up a kill, potentially a misplay from Alibi, but he plays it safe near the end there, gets his team back, even though he had souls on deck, and he was able to close that one out. What a close match.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're thinking there's got to be not enough damage on the right, but it's because Hazama Ray is still playing. Are we missing something that that we don't know? Does Hazama, is he holding something that we don't know? That's what we were feeling, right, Baki?
Yeah, I gotta say though, this Christy character has to be studied because as much as Spirit Eye Selene is a hyper carry, she's like that, she would not have been able to do it without the extra 300 resistance.
I'm
and
sorry.
This time, finally, first pick for Hazama.
Who's that
gets
purple
the Salome first pick.
in the pre-ban?
Good eye, I actually missed that.
Who is that in the pre-ban next to Deanne?
I like that. That showed he did his homework. He watched that match and
Hazama
just
Ray.
in case. She goes, don't get cute with me. No walk slots from you, sir. I saw what you did against Toshi Popo.
What if Alibi
here,
doesn't
though,
even...
he is going to try to play some kind of speed setup with this tactical archetype Coley. Plus 12 speed for the opener. Surely going on third pick, so Hazama Ray has the option to go, all right, I'll go Vildred opener to match you. Or just say, okay, you know what, you're fast, and I'm going to play defense. No, Hazama Ray says, you want the race, let's race.
Woo! And Brigitte!
Oh man, it's gonna be a quick one here in round 4, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going F1.
I'm ready.
Oh, more imprints.
More imprints. This is going to be a straight race between the Birgitta and the Pirate Captain Flan. One more 14 speeder does come out for Hazama Ray.
More
and do you
imprints.
steal the last 14 here? I mean, you got to steal the red Shuri here, right? That's the last 14 speeder in the game. And he does lock it in. Let's go.
And the
Haza
green
did outspeed last
Selene?
time, but it wasn't on mid instead of the Birgitta. Alibi. Surely. Nobody.
Oh?
Yeah, Alibi's doing a pretty smart thing here. I think he's out of 14 speeders in the game, so you're going to pick Moon Bunny, which forces the ban because Birgitta needs to extra turn in order to get her team going. So very smart play from Alibi, but bans that out, bans out of 14. We're getting in the car.
Buckle up, double up the safety belts, everyone. And hold on to something.
I'm holding on to my seat.
And better not blink. Make sure your eyes are clean and ready to go. Here we go. Round number 4.
You're today's
Brigitte
client.
a little bit faster.
I'm always.
Oh no, Hazama Ray did it again. He baited this Pirate Captain Flan twice. Gets the green Vildred again, but this time Alibi does have that final anchor in the afternoon, so Flan. We're gonna drop the block and the bind on her. Oh boy.
Face the consequences.
Shall we go?
Block bind lands perfectly. Here we go, soul burn.
Blade ascent.
Attack up, crit up.
Blade ascent.
Follow up.
And the P Flan's not gonna survive. I mean, she survives this hit, but there's 2 more incoming.
Salome can change
Neither Flan
any.
surviving today.
That is GG called. Hazama Ray moving up to the grand finals with a 3-1 score. What a game.
Haza. Can I change my vote, guys? I think I'm gonna go firmly Hazama Ray now after what I just saw. That was a scary round. After Alibi kind of came out the gates showing against Tochipopo what he can do as a player, you have someone that can do what you do, but even better. And that is no disrespect to Alibi. He is a phenomenal EpicSeven player, but my God, Haza just looks so strong there.
That's right. Well, historically, I mean, I think Hazama is one of those guys, and we talked about this before, is one of the biggest differences from when he's locked in to when he's just casually playing. And if you look at these drafts today, he was absolutely locked in.
Yes.
Alibi did not believe his Pirate Captain plan was going to get outspent twice, and I mean, the results speak for themselves.
What a match. Yeah, Alibi had some really good speed, a first turn potential. That's what he looked for in this matchup, but never really was able to get on top. That's the thing. Hazama Ray knew that was coming.
Exactly. Even in the matches where he doesn't outspeed, he's showing that he can kind of take the, the brunt of the force. Do a little tank down strategy as shown here with an Arya Vildred and still get the victory.
Yeah, the game 1 was the only one with the Lydica that Alibi really started the game with. This green Vildred also
almost 1-for-1 what we see in the later rounds. My God.
You know, I just realized, as you pointed out, G-Clef, he played Vildred 4 games in a row. The dark one, the green one, the dark one, and then the green one again.
Now we need another Vildred in the game. It's about time.
Or another RB plus Vildred.
Give us a limited Natalon Academy Vildred, you know?
I'll make sure.
Give us one on the way out.
Yeah, Mecha Vildred.
Let's get out of this school. Look at this. A lot of this is coming out, especially in the early rounds, but still coming through. Alibi, Spirit Eye, Celine. Potential, like, I don't know, this was so close. He opts to skip the skill 3, and Hazama Ray Soulburn's ready. But you have to just get so many hits against her defensive S2 passive.
This was a cool game, and one of the biggest highlight of Spirit Eye Celine. And a full race, a starting race win. So the first 100 kilometers per hour, a little faster for Hazama. And a GG called from Alibi. Top 4 finish will be for Alibi. Hazama Ray moves up to the grand finals, and also a ticket for E7 WC at the end of the year. So he will return again. Wow, what a big moment for Hazama Ray. Ooh, we're moving straight into our second match. Oh, let's get off the first car. Guys, let's get on the second car. We have a different car, racing car ready to go. Magic Chi is here. Global, huge name, huge win rate, lots of RV, and love him. The player data speaks for itself. All right, car 6.
Yeah.
You love
Yes,
Magic Chi, don't you?
I do. He's coming off a huge win over Phantom, who, if you weren't aware, was an E7 WC champion just like Hazama Ray. So Magic Chi definitely has those accolades. My big impression of him was, as we saw Hazama Ray kind of do the anti-Cleave strategy, that tank down, Magic Chi has been one of the more defensive players in this tournament where Cleave looks so dominant, and I think that is his claim to fame here in E7 Masters.
Magic Chi, can you go all the way? That's the biggest question. Opponent, Tetsu. Some Noto's most free Ben. Oh, yes, Falky?
I was going to say, man, every single week, Tetsu is bringing the flames. I think first week we got to see him go up against Meow Mix, free-to-play on free-to-play, some of the best EpicSeven we've ever seen. Last week, we went free-to-play versus Giga Space Whale, and he unseated Keith, which was, I believe, the favorite coming out of Asia's server. So now he's going up against Globo's best in Magic Chi. I can't wait to see how Tetsu will use his characters and how he's going to flex those stats.
Asia on one side, Global on the other side. This has to be exciting. Magic Chi versus Tetsu. Same best of 5. Let's see some data about the two. Key hero is none other than the Snake guy. 5 times 3 wins. There's 5 times 3 wins because I believe post bans are also in the data. That's why we're missing some of those numbers.
Yeah, Magic Chi, very known for the being able to kind of combat fast players, utilizing units like Zio. We've seen him pick Harsetti, drawing out bans, and he's been really effective in that regard. And as Valky would definitely notice about Tetsu, I saw a revive specialist really using Ruel in a lot of his matches. Additionally, utilizing Salome to even revive characters as well.
Man, everyone getting second life.
Exactly right. In the longer series, it really just comes down to how deep can Tetsu dig into his bag. I think last week against Keith, he got the Salome, he got the Ruel, like an infinite amount of times. And I think Magic Chi needs to be able to identify that in a 5-game series and start target banning all of these strategies that Tetsu is now known for playing.
Oh, everyone watching, who do you think's gonna win? Chat, give us your predictions as well. Magic Chi or Tetsu? Give me your score, not just the win, a score of like 1-3, 3-0, 2-3, 3-2. Show us your scores. We are ready to go in. Semifinals number 2. EpicSeven Masters Realm of Light in the pre-ban? Lady of Scales allowed? Is this okay?
Whoa!
Magic Chi with Lady.
And what is his name?
She has one of the highest win rate. She's just not played because she's always pre-ban. Oh my god. Tetsu.
I think Tetsu expected Magic to ban her out and just go with the same game plan, but Magic really flipped the script. Get Lady up the scales first. I mean, she just has so much mitigation, so much turn manipulation, and even on top of that, she has debuffs and cleanse as well. She's just such an omnipresent support. And we already seen Spirit Eye, we know what she does. Who does he go for as his 3rd pick in order to, oh man. You said this earlier, Car. I did not think Magic Chi was gonna go game 1 Zio.
Yeah, he really hovered. He's hovering right now. He may pick it, but he just has that kind of, I think this is one of his key factors in his success against players that oftentimes are known for being really fast. Tetsu, on the other hand, though, right, Valky, has a very varied play style. Really goes the distance. So I don't know if he's going to lock it in here this early, unless that's just a read. Maybe he did some homework.
And you got to really hand it over to Tetsu. Maybe he just read into Magic Chi's game plan because, well, Shepard the End there can block the Soul Burn, and if you do Soul Burn against her, he locks it in. Oh my goodness. So this is going to be a really interesting game. Bellion coming in, so we're really blocking out Soul Burn there, and on top of that, we are getting Infinite Horizon Acades as well, so looking to just creep up the turn bar and maybe steal the turn back from Magic.
Yeah, additionally, Zio, right, if your opponent doesn't like full in on like a going for a strategy, could be a little bit of a liability there, able to be taken out quickly despite his defensives versus some AoE on Tetsu's side.
Interesting. Just from a different band coming out from Magic Chi.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
The pair up with the Zio.
Yeah, I kind of said this, I think it was last week. Magic Chi pulling off a strategy that I saw KHN do a lot, another one of our E7 Master contestants. I know a lot of people have Zio, Teo strategies, but D-Ray, Teo, Zio, he was known for that. Magic Chi, let's see what he gets on 5. This is already looking pretty scary.
Another combo?
He is hovering the Requiem Rohan. I think that's a very interesting pick. I thought Magic Chi would go into a more, I don't know, like he would cook a little harder, but these are pretty standard units to be picking with Zio. And wow, everything does in fact get locked in here.
It's our first time? I swear we saw a lot of hovers of Requiem Rohan during the tournament. Sea Phantom
I almost thought we
Politics.
picked one, but maybe it was the first time.
Yeah, Sea Phantom Politics might just be a force ban. Their selection's already complete on Magic. I think, yup, ban last, and he's just gonna swing it and see where this match goes. Goodness.
Still has the gigantic pair up with Zio. You can't contest anyone. Even RNL can contest with Zio. Maybe she can?
We'll have to see the Acades. That's I think, gonna be one of Tetsu's sort of combating units to stopping Magic Chi's flow.
Tetsu's got very strong damage. Got RV. Bellion. So no souls. Here we go, round 1. Magic Chi versus Tetsu.
What the true vessel is capable of.
RV seems like a strong target.
No soul burn here, so you are going to have to just jam the Zeo S3 onto the Bellion and hope Magic Chi has effectiveness here in order to get the combo going.
There's the silence.
Does drop the silence.
Let's get it.
Rousing the
Fortune check.
He's activated. He's possessed.
Hey, you!
I know. No mercy.
Oh, defense break.
Not too many defense breaks, but does knock out the Infinite Horizon, so the snowball gets rolling.
Of a lifetime. Are you listening? It's a red
Send the roses.
So you've
The turn
chosen
increase.
to defy a god.
And it does strip at the end. High effectiveness Requiem Ron is added again. Now we're pushing our team and we're hoping to chain into another combo. And if this does in fact work, ooh, and at the end cuts.
Looking scary, but does have the combo.
Even darker than the darkest of nights.
Going to Soulburn herself to get her 3-turn immortality buff back. Buys himself a little bit of time there.
There's the passive. The guidance. The problem is the Lady of the Scales. She's already done her job. And misses.
Witness the power of the chosen one.
Oh.
Got extra damage.
And attack up DFI. Brings Bellion down.
That's enough.
Requiem Roana goes here, and this is pretty scary. You have to be able to close out this Arbiter Vildred now, and you have to be able to close him out completely, including the second life, before the DN goes again. Because if he gets this end game scenario set up, it could be really bad for Magic. And no! Photogenic Arbiter Vildred's gonna walk the board!
That was huge.
He cleans.
Bypassing the fences of Lady of the Scales. Tetsu, Army.
So careless. So naive.
I'll be your opponent.
Tetsu wins game 1, and he's the one with the Teiyu. So that's that. And a win, another win for Arbiter Vildred. 3-4-3 today.
Yeah, and 2 match sets in a row now, and I think we've seen different builds of Arbiter Vildred just completely carry a match. With Cosmo Ray, it was that counter-attack double-edged decrescent build.
You're right.
With this one, Photogenic, now we understand why he let that Lady of the Scales through, because as long as he can ignore that mitigation, he just does so much damage. As long as he comes back and gets a turn, he is able to clean up. What a scary character.
And those RB buffs. Really doing so much, even at this highest level of play. RB really the key factor in so many of these matches, and that flexibility that he can provide to kind of be that pocket knife in answering our opponent's problem units.
And we go with round 2. Rinak, Bunny Dominio, the Cigarette, top model Luluka.
And with our spirits.
Salome stays alive.
Magic Chi with a very heads-up pre-ban there. Bans out the Bunny Dominion. So not only is he really just taking Salome into full potential now, he's also able to swing strategies like the Ahmed, like the Birgitta, but Tetsu is going to be able to grab the free run here.
Free run! Highest win rate right now.
She's unleashed. She was pre-banned in the previous set. For good reason. One of the highest win rates, like D-Cliff just said, just so dominant, able to be used in a lot of different kind of fashion as well. A lot of times you'll see like double Salome free runs. You'll see like protect the free run that Magic Chi was known for, utilizing units like Bellion on his own side with Ruel. This time though, Magic Chi is going to be the one combating her. Let's see what kind of tools he has at his disposal.
Yeah, you're right. Tetsu
had Bellion the previous game, so Bellion's not available for round 2. So this all lines up for that free run pick.
You know, at the start of the broadcast, we did say Magic Chi is a very strong player, but I really want to see if he can navigate himself out of this spot. He has to fight up against a free run, but he's missing every single good free run answer in the game. There's no Perfumer Biblis, no Bellion, no Renok, no MLDN. What is he going to do here? Airwall does get locked in, but you have to come up with some kind of answer, and ML Luna is going to be what Chi goes for here.
If you can provide that seal, the question mark to lock in some of the passives. I guess a half answer against Freerin.
Yeah, I mean, seal is definitely an answer,
but
but it's hard to actually get it into play. A lot of times the turn orders are awkward, and if you don't have the soul burns as well, she does have access to immunity. Tetsu actually hovering the Hosmer Ray there, which is something Magic Chi uses against a lot of his opponents. Tetsu just really, I think, did his research and is playing well.
Did you say Hosmer Ray? That's a Harsetti.
Oh, did I say Haza Seti? Excuse me.
Yeah, I think Tetsu does get a really good combo here in the Harsetti Flan, but oh man, this is going to come down to the turn order, because as good as Afternoon Soak Flan is, you have to imagine Magic's units here are quite tanky, so the turn order at the end of the day is going to be king. Harsetti shakes everybody, puts everybody in a box, you know, shakes them up. Speed RNG will decide the turn order, and if it's good for Magic, well, Magic probably wins, and if it's not, then, you know, good Harsetti pick.
Regardless, Magic Chi is going to have some even more HP. Potential some counters.
Little fixed damage. Kind of has some tools against the units that Tetsu is relying on. Hasn't been super effective though, especially here in the early stages of E7 Masters. Does get locked in though. Magic Chi, Twisted Eidolon, Kayron.
Ooh, Twisted Idol and Kayron, 15,000 fixed damage, delivers straight to the dome of Freerin, as well as Afternoon Soak Flan. Good picks up here, as well as the Setsuka. So, hey, at the end of the day, if you're going to play RNG, I'm going to play RNG. We'll play Speed RNG versus Evasion, and we're just going to really put every character in a box and shake as hard as we can.
And Bystander Hwayoung to finish. There are some light units. Some good potentials too. You let those counter go through. I mean, if Tetsu hits, it will hit hard every time. ROL. Oh, removing the escort.
Tetsu's game plan, he really wants to shove that damage through off those, you know, back of that Harsetti, that Hazasetti. So let's see if Tetsu's plan comes to fruition.
If Tetsu's got damage, it can break through straight up. Kayron, we've seen Kayron just literally just dying to damage itself because these A's. There are some powerful monsters out there. With these players' gear sets, yes, even Kayron can't stay for that long. Tetsu up 1, round number 2.
If you have
Harsetti.
no use, stop existing.
Oh, and I think we see Magic Chi's defense setup. Shepherd of Chaos.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Boom.
defense break into the flank. One shot to Salme.
Someone was there.
That's why we banned the Knight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the turn order, rest of the turn order looks real good for Tetsu as well, and we're boosting turn into turn. It's looking bad for Magic Chi. I mean, you still got the bottom card left in that Twisted Idol and K-Rod, but Tetsu's just holding his trump card in this nurse.
Counter.
A little bit of a defense break. It's already looking bad.
Yeah, great setup there. Tetsu identifying that the Kayron is going to be one of the problem units here. Gets a defense break and sends in the Freerin. Another attack as well.
Another miss.
Saw some counters.
Interactions are crazy.
And the Kayron hangs on to life.
Hold on.
What is happening?
Better use it now? All right, here we go.
This Kayron is way too hurt.
Twisted.
Gonna have to go.
Release the tornadoes.
You don't deserve.
Big damage to the dome.
Luna.
Do I scare you?
We're gonna go for the skill 2. You need a defense break this nurse. That's still the trump card. Defense break is huge. Setsuka goes!
Oh my
defense
God,
broken on the
Magic
nurse.
Chi.
You take her out. Solver and hit.
This is a waste
That
of
was
my
one of the problem units. She had her revive available. Magic Chi answering in kind.
I don't care for amateurs.
Oh my
Tetsu's
God.
not giving up though. Soul burst into the Harsetti.
Hold on, wait.
Twisted K-Roll Steve!
Still alive.
The battle of the bosses.
Are you done playing hero?
Gets extra barrier.
I think this Harsetti, if she hits, if Big Imp still has a chance to close it
She
out.
has a hit!
That's
Oh my God!
That might be game!
Not enough to take out, but oh wait, she doesn't lap.
The boss. Who wins?
Really weak.
K-Ron generates a little bit more of a shield. This is
barrier.
going to be enough.
And the counter-attack?
Down. Another counter-attack. Has K-Ron reached critical mass?
Yeah, I think those barriers
the barrier
are too
enough?
much for her to break through, even with the follow-up.
Oh!
It's not enough to break. Fairy Tail for a nightmare.
922.
Almost finishes the job, but he's still alive.
This needs to kill right here. No crit.
But he's so
Harsetti
weak.
She has the full stack ultimate. I think she got this.
Oh no!
K-Ron? You're struggling.
There's a counter!
Counterattacks.
This is like an ant versus ant!
But it won't. I don't think it'll be enough to break the barrier, and he has a counter available.
Oh, that is it. Magic G!
Holy mama!
That was the most that was the most epic weak fight I've ever seen.
That definitely tops one of the
1v1.
fights of all of our tournaments. Oh my God, I think I was even bad-mouthing K-Ron a little bit, saying his performance hasn't been great, but he proved me wrong.
We're like screaming our lungs, like, oh my God, the damage, like 2,200. Oh my God,
Yeah,
she's
it
still
was-
alive!
The back and
1,000
forth.
damage.
Oh man! And right before that, guys, right? Both players just playing so well, identifying key units. The defense breaks into finishing, and then the Harsetti 1v1 mono versus the K-Ron. What a play! Cinema.
Oh, that was cinema. What a game. Truly amazing.
And we really got to shout out to the GOAT, the MVP of this game, RNGesus, for giving us an absolute banger. I mean, Harsetti turn order, it looks so good for Tetsu. Early hits, no evasion for Magic Chi. And then suddenly, as we go into the end game, this K-Ron's counter-attacking. Sure, he's not doing any damage, but the injury's adding up. The reduced HP is cutting back Harsetti's damage. And those just tiny little barriers combined with the evasion on that K-Ron, Shepherd of the Chaos at max stack gives him the value. What a match, guys. Oh my goodness.
It's all from the Magic. Magic G brought in the lore of K-Ron and Salome together. There's a lore buff. But let's go into round number 3. 1-1 tied apiece. Lady of the Scales finally fanned out from Magic G along with Diane, Ahmed, and Mort. That screams for counterattacks now.
Man, Global is putting on a show for us. We knew Tetsu's sets are always down the wire. Magic Chi, though, been very dominant in his previous games. A lot of times 3-0, 3-1. Tetsu really putting on, you know. Oh, there comes Arby, early Arby.
Arbiter Vildred.
Now, I know Tetsu is mostly a free-to-play player, guys, but what are the chances he actually has 2 Arbiter Vildred? And, you know, last time he got Magic with the photogenic Arby. This time, this is going to be the decrescent Arby. We're looking to counterattack.
Well, RV, even free to play, unless you recently joined, I think you have there's a good chance you have a couple.
Yeah, I think it's twofold. One, like G-Cliff said, he's an older unit, so a lot of people just have a million Arby's too. I think Tetsu's in that, you know, partners, streamers do get a little kickback, so Tetsu could have some of that currency, gets double units on the board potentially.
And Magic does, in fact, respond with 2 counterattack character on his own. You got the Spirit Isoline, as well as that Monarch of the Swordess area. Although, I will say, as much as I like Monarch, you feel a little uncomfortable picking her into the RB. The boosted damage versus light units a lot of times feels like it's just a little too much for her to sustain through.
She can do some injury and counter. We'll see a lot more counter units come through, I think, with that Mort ban. Now, Tetsu, that's 1. Are we looking for more evasion?
He's cycling through a few knights here, so could be looking for a tank, could be looking for this Genesis. Ross does get locked in. Did not end up picking the Empyrean Ilanov, and gets that Hellion Lua, so still looking to put Magic Chi on lockdown.
Oh, Lua all of a sudden. If you can get them in the provoke, you can skip a few turns.
Yeah, Magic has some decisions to make, right? Does he play true to his name, play the tank down, maybe get the Christie out on third pick again? Or do you just say, you know, I'm a faster player at the end of the day. Let's go for, I don't know, like a Lidica on 3, something like that. We go for an opener. We're going to be the ones that control Tetsu.
Yeah, you're right. There are still some openers allowed.
I think that is always the biggest threat whenever you are playing against Magic. Is he has that option. For a tank player, he is very, very fast.
You called it.
Oh,
there she is, Lidica.
Oh, and he does drop it.
Her skin is available, everyone. Go pick it up. Not that many Sky Stones. Aram.
One of their best skins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Yuffie, we're tanking down.
Yeah, combat readiness manipulation as well. This Yuffie making a comeback. We've seen her a few times here in this tournament.
Yeah, against the cleave, against the counters. I'll bring more.
Yeah, Lidica is a character that needs to take a whole 100% combat readiness boost. It is not an extra turn, so the Yuffie, if she does in fact make it through, is going to make it very hard for Magic to continue chaining his combos. Ooh, and hovering a Zeo. If a Zeo makes it through, I mean, just laying traps after traps for Magic. I think Magic is the one that needs to be able to navigate through this minefield here.
Tetsu, some options.
Need someone to ride with?
Peira, ML, Peira.
Okay, got some synergy, has some dark units on his side, has a lot of utility. Another unit that we don't see as often nowadays, but she still pops up, especially in the later rounds of Lunatic tournaments. Magic Chi, 5th pick.
Hecate, bring some Scythe.
It could be an insane pick versus both Arbiter and Genesis Ross, but he needs to get the whole combo through. And with an Abyssal Euthine right there, is going to be a tall task. Buzz does lock it in, which means you have to be banning this Euthine, I imagine. You need to get all the combat readiness push you can. Eliminate that CR cut passive.
I think that'll be the ban too, especially considering what's on his lock spot. Magic Chi really set the pace with that Lidica, wants to have that as his main game plan.
Bentalene, Ben Yuffie, lots of different opinions from chat. Hecate is a force ban. Aram is the ban. Oh, take out the big boost on the team. Plenty of damage source. Oh, does Testa think that this is enough with the RV? I know. But there's that. Oh, there's a snake guy. And the G-Ross. This could be an interesting one. So the revive will be the threat. Luxio takes it.
Heretics will be punished.
Magic Chi's Lidica start.
I mean, she starts by 9%. Magic Chi prepped for this matchup, so we'll be riding above everything. And wow, just going to go for the S3. No skill 2. Defense break on the payroll already.
Spirit Eye Celine. And the team with the skill no.
Yeah, free soul is available. He does indeed rip it straight into the Arbiter Vildred. First life.
Cannot revive.
Oh, excuse me, the Hecate revive.
Yes, cannot revive. That's the
why
thing.
we brought her.
A lesson to
Now is that going to spike Tetsu in the butt? Left her up.
Crits again.
Break.
Cannot revive.
Literally just did my
Hold on.
He said what? I will not stand
Blue and
for
Genesis
that.
Ross here has the chance to clutch the match for the team. It's going to be a 2v4. Lands 3 debuffs.
provoke.
A little bit of a rebuttal here.
And extra from Hecate. Team in provoked, but the damage has been done. Do you bring down
Genesis
Hecate
Ross is a
now?
tough
Options here
decision.
for Tetsu. Yeah, a lot of skill nulls available. What's the problem units? Celine, we have seals. A lot of units here. He's actually collapsing onto the ice area.
Going on the ice area means you're giving Celine a chance to come back into the game. You have to be able to land the kills now.
Injury.
This is my mission.
Yeah, Boss get rid of that defense pen from the ice area, sending in the big S3. Not enough
Wait,
to
she
finish,
still
though.
survived.
Heck of a
Without the
stage.
passive.
Oh, yes.
More units alive.
Stealth. Oh, and that's a big win for Magic Chi.
Well, we discussed in the draft, you know, the Hecate on 5 for Magic Chi. We have revived units, but I thought Tetsu maybe had a different game plan going in. Losing those 2 units, or at least the Arbor, was huge for the side of Magic Chi.
Yeah, if
man.
you hit. But if you hit, that's the thing.
Ooh, and I think one thing to highlight too is we've seen renewed Will Lidica take over games, but also this is a case where gifted pen on Lidica as a tech artifact. So you have 2 ways to play this character. It's gonna double the amount of thinking you have to do ahead of time to defend against her. And if you know she's on gifted pen, well, how are you going to defend against it? And it just makes the puzzle even harder to solve. Very well drafted by Magic Chi.
And Tetsu. Ooh, putting that Hecate through. He knew that it was going to be taking a hit. Maybe he relied too much on the evasion.
Yeah,
could be the thing.
And honestly, that's not a bad game plan, right? Sometimes G-Clef, the RNG just doesn't go your way.
Was the 1-1 tied now, swinging heavily to Magic Chi, putting Magic Chi on a match point. Possibly directly to the grand finals. Let's see, a lot of people asking for game 5. Let's see if that is possible. Round 4 ready. Harsetti, Freeren, Briar Witch, Luna Band.
Salome. And we've seen from Tetsu in these long sets, right? When he has first pick advantage, he is very, very strong, even against someone like Magic Chi. Will it be enough for him to kind of bring it back and give Chat that game 5? I'm not sure, but he's definitely favored here.
This position could be really bad because the usual way to defend against the Salome is to take an early Boss Arunca. And I mean, Boss Arunca's banned real well in early, and Magic Chi was actually stealing away the Salome. So in this spot, you are going to have to beat Tetsu on his strongest character.
Yola. So 2.
And there it is, the Salome double revive. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's a revive specialist.
Sick with desire.
See Phantom Politis too. I think Magic Chi might just want to hit the gas the entire way. I don't know if he wants to play turn 2 against Salome as well as Nurse Yola. I wouldn't trust Tetsu to drop the ball here and, you know, pick 2 bad carries. Tetsu is going to bring the pain to you on picks 4 and 5. You're just going to have to Conqueror Lilius. I mean, so many openers are banned. You're just going to have to pick something and go. Go for one of those opener pipeline and just race Tetsu. You know your account costs more money, and that's, I mean, it's a win condition.
Feel my soul.
Spent more money.
Conqueror
usually
Lilius gets locked in.
Conqueror
Can we see
Lilius.
Arjun Wei's Hua Young?
The pair up.
Yes, sir. Lock it in.
The Summer Hua Young.
Summer's coming.
That's right, Car. Summer is coming. I hope you got your swimsuit ready because, oh boy, if you're not, you're gonna get splashed on.
Oh, nothing fits me anymore.
Oh no, not the dad
I need some
bod.
running. Yes, I need to get ready for summer. I got a few weeks. Uh-oh. Zio. Oh, we forgot about the check mark.
Arsetti's not here,
I
but
mean,
Zio,
I think
another
she can afford
challenger
to
to the
ban
speed is
one
available.
character here. Zio has to be that ban. And what is your next pick here? I mean, he just needs to make sure he can outspeed. Oh, Ran?
Field experience.
Oh, Coley and Sea Phantom is also there. So there's chance with
Holy,
imprint.
speed imprint bridge, one of the highest win rate units here in the
that's
Seven
right.
Masters. Great pickup from Tetsu.
That's what Tetsu's thinking. Even if that Zio is banned, there's the imprint from Koli into Phantom Politis. But I do like
very
the
well played rotation by Tetsu. It shows the
Vildred.
absolute
If they won't
advantage
get out
the
of the
first
way,
pick player has
he'll
when
cut
you're
our way
in a
through.
race because, well, you have to ban the Zio because he's going first. Then, well, Tetsu gets to ban your speed imprint, and look at that. Selection is already complete. Magic Chi is really going through his options thinking, do I have to ban the Zio?
Okay. The speed fair ban on both. So with that imprint, Tetsu feeling like it would go first. Conqueror Lilius getting the first turn. It's kind of an old story now. And with the imprint, I don't think that's possible.
Phantom Politis is up 12 speed. It's going to be really tough.
Yes.
So Magic Chi needs to either speed RNG this or somehow gear gap Tetsu by more than 12.
Well, let's
see
if that
round
happens
4 right here.
See Lilius!
If you wish
Oh my God! No! Magic Chi!
1%. There was
What
definitely some
do you
RNG
have
there.
him?
You sure you can take
But I mean, don't doubt his gear either.
Here's the Hwayong!
Surf's up.
37,000!
Take your life.
This might be it.
Reach me.
That is it?
Just come all at once.
I don't see
For
anything
folks,
else.
You'll have a defense break is going to hurt. We're looking to take her out right away.
What is
Tetsu's not ready for
happening?
summer.
Magic Chi moves up to the grand finals and also gets a ticket to E7WC 26. 3-1 score.
I
What
blinked,
in the
guys.
world?
I blinked and I missed it. Yeah.
Falky, you almost said
I mean-
like that's like there's like closest to no way. But Magic Chi, out of everything else, chose Conqueror Lilius. That's the thing.
I mean, Magic Chi is a bit of an OG player, and as an OG player, every single old player is going to keep some kind of speed gear in the back pocket on Conqueror Lilius for tournaments. That's just the thing that happens all the time, and I can't believe Magic Chi still has that fast of a gear to be able to gear gap a Speed Phantom Politis. It's either that or it was Speed RNG, because I don't know what else is good.
It's a tournament special.
I want to believe in
Tournament
RNG,
special.
okay? I think Tetsu played so well there. I think he trapped Magic Chi in the draft. I talked about how he's so strong in that first pick position. I think it was RNG. I don't know, man. I'm not buying into the narrative of the free-to-play out-geared whale, but it could be. I just think Tetsu kind of got robbed.
No, you're absolutely right, Car. I think Tetsu's drafted extremely well through this set. And if you consider just the level of difference in arms against these guys, I mean, look at this first game. Photogenic RD, cleaning up Lady of the Scales. That's a matchup he's comfortable letting Magic Chi have. Take the commanding 1-0 lead here. But this is where the story changes tides.
Oh, that Salome was there? Not anymore. But
Man, what a matchup.
Can we just have this entire highlight?
Yeah. What a roller coaster of emotions. Gameplay.
Twisted K-Ron destroys. Oh yes, we can watch this all day long.
The battle of the 1%
Surviving a Harsetti fully powered skill 3. Counter attacking, get the barrier up, and the injury actually did end up mattering. That's something I did not expect.
And the barrier coming back every single time. Keep them alive at close to 0 HP.
Do not forget your past transgressions.
Oh, and the hit. And I think Tetsu, once again, maybe a little bit of RNG not favoring him today. RNGesus taking the wheel on the side of Magic Chi. Another hit. And that's already a huge advantage for the side of Magic Chi when that Hecate was left up.
Conqueror Lilius.
With 1% speed, oh my goodness. And of course, with the Hwayong follow-up, with the defense break, it is just too hard to come back from this spot.
He was in the splash zone, just like D-Clef, did not have his trunks ready.
I don't think if anyone will be ready if you drop a boat on top of you.
The jet ski. Yeah.
The jet ski, yes. Oh, that was big. So we do have the finalist, Hazamare and Magic Chi. Ooh, things are about to get very, very spicy for the best of 7, guys. There is no bracket reset. It is not
the winner bracket, loser bracket this time. It's a single elimination, so there's no bracket reset. It's a straight up best of 7 between the two. And what a result that we have. Oh, before we go into the grand finals of best of 7, though, we do have a little bit of a break. I know the two finals, semifinals. I know you guys wanted to see all the games going to game number 5, but both 3-1. 3-1 was the score. So let's take 10 when we come back. The grand finale of EpicSeven Masters.
I shall lend my assistance. May her mercy be with you. Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there. Goddess, have mercy on us.
Ivana, a nun of the nunnery of the Holy Knights Martyrs, one day leaves the convent to avenge her family, who were slaughtered by the moon's assassins. Though she quietly burned with anger, from that day onward, she began hearing a mysterious voice. Dismissing it as nothing more than a delusion, she continues her journey toward Ezra in pursuit of revenge. However, upon arriving in Ezra, Ivana realizes that an unsettling wave of fanaticism is sweeping across the entire continent. By chance, she also learns the truth behind those responsible for her family's murder, Rihanna and Luciella, and comes to confront them at Loongrave. Though the truth she faces nearly shatters her resolve, she overcomes it with encouragement from Ross and his group. After the incident, she sets off on a journey with Estelle to reclaim her ordinary life once more. Ivana is a 5-star Fire Elemental Soul Weaver. She has high speed and effect resistance, and can increase her effect resistance further through her imprint concentration. Skill 2, Light of Repose. Unaffected by decreases to combat readiness. At the start of the turn, dispels immortality from all enemies and ignores effect resistance. At the end of someone's turn, when an enemy has immortality, spreads the sensor's light to dispel all debuffs from all allies, and grants radiance for 2 turns, before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 50%. When attacked, Radiance grants 50% damage reduction. Skill 3, Requiem Prayer. Dispels 2 debuffs from all allies by offering a prayer to banish evil. Grants immunity for 2 turns and ignores sharing for 3 turns before increasing combat readiness by up to 30%. Ignore sharing allows attacks to ignore damage sharing effects. This buff effect applies to heroes only. Skill 1, Holy Light. Attacks the enemy with Holy Light and recovers health of all allies proportional to the target's max health. When 10 soul is consumed, increases the amount recovered. Ivana's Artifact, Excommunicant Censor. Goddess, have mercy on us. The day she turned her back on fate, and the night she prayed the most earnestly. Increases effect resistance by up to 30%. At the end of the enemy's turn, when the caster does not have a debuff, increases combat readiness of the caster by up to 20%. Can only be activated once per turn.
Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there.
A nun who turned her back on the path of light and chose the path of a wanderer. Players will be able to meet Ivana through the Drop Rate Up banner starting May 21st. Thank you.
Come on! What's even the point in struggling? Forgetting something? What a walk in the park this is. Huh?
사랑의 손놀기. May her mercy be with you. Do not fear. I shall walk this path with you.
I shall bestow a benediction almighty.
Feeling a bit strange? You must have inhaled the scent.
This world's existence no longer has any value. You force me to reveal thy strengths. See the power of the Archdemon.
It's time for something fragrant.
You're getting in my way. I'll make you useful. Resist as much as you can. Death comes in unexpected moments.
Consider this an honor. No, you're right!
Watch over us.
I was careless. Kneel.
I need a fragrance. Forgetting something. Time to face the consequences.
No.
Oh, come on, impress me. Yeah.
I was careless.
I shall lend my assistance.
Disperse. No.
I will punish you with the strength of darkness.
I was careless. Ha!
Prove your worth.
Ballsy, aren't we? Turning to cowardly tricks? Too bad, because I'm...
No. I was careless. Rally up, everyone. Where the banner leads, you follow!
I shall lend my assistance. Return to your rest. The light shall guide you there.
Vitals check. Looking good. Now, wakey wakey.
I will judge your sins. I command thee. Perish. Let my guard down.
You nearly delay the inevitable.
I'm still standing. Let my guard
The
down.
audacity of these scoundrels. Become like the autumn leaves and scatter upon the ground.
You'll be dealt with by the law. I should just try a bit harder. You're the new offerings. Nature is governed by cycles. It's merely your turn to disappear. Let's play hide and seek. I'm it. When I catch you, I'll mold you to shreds.
I'm well aware of what you're planning. Is that all you had to show me?
I'm still standing. Spotty.
Watch
Can't go on.
Disperse. I'll lead the way.
Quite slow.
Not a chance. Listen when I ask nicely. Help!
Let my guard down.
Oh, do you need me?
Foolish
Cheap tricks won't work on me.
Let my guard down. Let my guard down.
I'll wrap things up momentarily.
Just...
Welcome back, everyone, to EpicSeven Masters. It's time for our grand finals, one best of 7. Ready to go. That's Valky, that's Car 6. We have Hazama Ray and his opponent, the one and only Magic Chi. Just happens to be one from Global Silver, one from Asia. The global we're talking about is Global plus EU. Asia, we're talking about Asia, Korea, Japan combined. Do you think there's chance Hazama Ray takes both titles? The one and only player that will have both titles if he wins. Magic Chi, after all these years, taking a huge title at the Masters? Who are you rooting for, chat? We've got a coupon. 3 semi on the dash. It's not finalo, it's final 0.
0.
Good clarification.
It's not finalo, it's final 0. Is what I was told.
A little
And
Espanol.
Someone in chat earlier was asking, hope they drop 3 coupons today. Bam! Here's a third.
A man of the people, G-Clef. Oh
Rihanna Luciela. Heart.
You got one guide in the best way.
Yeah, it was actually a chat. I saw a chat earlier today. Rihanna Luciela. Lots of spelling to type, but you now know. It's not Rihanna and Luciela, it's Rihanna Luciela. Heart. Heart. If you don't know, that's a heart. It's like less than 3. Oh, that's technically right. There are 2. We're ready. Hope you guys will enjoy the coupon and also the emoji. They look incredibly cute, and also they're coming out next week. So look forward to that. We got the finals ready to go, but let's have one big summary of what happened. Here's the last look at the tournament tree. Hazama Ray 3-1, Alibi down. Magic Chi 3-1, Tetsu gone. We're left with the 2 biggest names of E7 Masters now, who will actually be the master out of all the players that we've had since spring season. Hazama, Magic Chi. Pick your poison, Valky. You said Magic Chi, but maybe you change your opinion. There's a chance.
Asking my brain, I think Hazama Ray overall is playing a little bit cleaner tonight, but Magic Chi is a very likable fellow, so I'm rooting for Magic Chi no matter what. I'm a loyalty kind of guy.
Okay, Car, same question and same answer?
I have 2 answers, okay? Just like Valky, loyalty to Global, Magic Chi, OG, I have his back forever. However, Hazama Ray looks scarier to me. That's all I'm going to say.
I picked Alibi and he's gone. Hazama took him down, so stick with Hazama. From Asia, we'll see. That's right. The previous champion is still in another final. This might be the first time that we actually have a previous champion in the finals even. It's kind of a rare sight. It's not E7WC, but still, it's that grand of a scale tournament.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about how strong these players are, and don't forget, I'll reiterate that Magic Chi, I believe, is the one that took out Phantom, another champion. So it can be done, and he can do it again. But Hazama Ray has been looking so dominant.
And funnily enough, the name of the game has actually been Arbiter Vildred today. Lots of win rate, lots of wins on the line. First pick, second pick material. We'll see if she shows up a lot more.
I'm sure Valk has more to add onto this G-Clip, but when you have a unit that you can first pick in this high-level tournament and have your opponent counter-pick it and he still performs, he's a little overtuned in my opinion.
He might be, but I think the biggest thing here, though, is Magic Chi, I think last set, had a little bit of luck go his way, had a little bit of maybe gear gap go his way. But here, this is definitely a tough matchup. You cannot gear gap. You have to win through draft.
It certainly is. And after the match, they might have tweaked a few artifact gear change that can be done between the matches. Between games, you cannot. Between matches, you certainly can. So maybe, just maybe, there might be some different tuning, speed, effectiveness, resistance. Here we go! The grand finals, Hazama Ray versus Magic Chi. Noto's Lady of Skills banned from Hazama.
First pick to Magic Chi. Snipes out the Salome. That is huge in this tournament.
It is first pick Magic G. False Arunca ban this time. Biblis Dien is allowed.
Wow, and both players banning out the package of the 4 strongest first picks in the game right now. So you go for the 5th strongest first pick, Salome. Ray really needs to put together the game plan. You have to pick up high value units, but they can't have too good of a ultimate, because if Salome gets a good clone on you, might just be over right there.
Salome got False Arunca out of the way, so there's plenty of targets that you can choose from to clone. Only if you're not provoked or stunned or slept. Any of those debuffs that will steal your turn. Hazama really putting a lot of time today.
Yeah. So G-Cliff, you brought up that Magic maybe could have swapped some gear, thrown a little surprise Hazama's side. I think that would be huge. And here we go. First pick on the side of Haza with that RB. Man, this guy is good.
And Estelle, oh, interesting. I think Hazama's the only one who picked Estelle today. 1 win from round 2 versus Alibi.
And I believe against Alibi, she was there, but not a huge factor in his victory.
Oh yeah, it was a speed game, and Estelle wasn't really doing much. Freeren was open.
Oh, and this is what I was talking about. Magic G style of Freeren. You see him pick, like, you know, a lot of times you'll see very offensive Freerens in that hyper carry position. She has some supports, but he has options as well. Either double Freeren for the damage, double S3s potentially, or he can kind of just go that revive play depending on how Hazama develops his draft.
Man Protect Freeren is the win condition. Oh, chat's on fire. All legend players here.
Yeah, and in the longer set, and I'm not mistaken, right? This is a best of 7, so we're going, hopefully, the entire distance here. Ooh. So Magic G does get that very difficult to beat Freeren draft. Hazama really thinking, I mean, what can you do to really punch through all of those souls, all of those defenses? Because if you drop a Bellion on this pick right here, Magic G has enough flexibility to just run you over.
Can't just be Bellion. You might need more than just her. Or a different type of solution, Renak.
There's an answer there. Kind of twofold. Has that opener speed potential and damage that can punch through Freeren's defensives. Follows it up with Shepherd of the Dark DN.
Yen on 4. She fell back a little bit for this round. There's some shield.
This is one of those combinations that's really, really strong versus Freeren. You either get the splash damage through, force one of your revives out, and if that doesn't close it out, you always have the MLDN. Seal first, and then the damage surely closes out a Glass Cannon Freeren.
Glass Cannon, you say, when there's some extra dual attacks from Conqueror Lilies? You never know. Uh-oh.
If he locks this in, it would be a very, very sneaky move. I mean, last time Harsetti was in the game, RNG wasn't on his side. Maybe he says, okay, my turn for the good Harsetti RNG.
Harsetti,
Worthless
locked.
little creatures.
And one more for Magic G.
Looks like some tuning is in order.
This is almost 1-for-1 his Freeren draft last week. Harsetti drew the ban for him, and he was left with this kind of Bellion on his own side with those revive plays and Salome. Hazama, though, different type of opponent. He's a different beast. I'm sure he did his homework. What's on 5? Let's see.
Ooh, and Hazama, I think being second pick here, you got to use second pick player's strongest weapon. Mentally ban something first. And for him, I think it's most likely the Harsetti, considering the third pick Renak. So if you're going to ban the Harsetti, go up against Bellion and all of these revive utilities.
Aki!
What do you go into? Aki's going to be the answer.
Aki he certainly can solve everything. If you burn everything to ashes,
yeah, he's the hyper carry slayer.
Oh, both players selecting carefully with the post ban. I don't think we've had. Ooh, we're not lagged out, right? Okay, we have a selection. 1.
No, you're right. A lot of times you'll see an insta ban because they, the draft went their way. This time they
Ruel
definitely thought about it.
ban.
Ruel getting taken out.
Aki, way too much damage. So less of second life for Magic G. There's some protection from Estelle, but would that be enough against the Frieren? A ban protection Frieren?
Yeah, very interesting for Hazama Ray to just opt into the RNG fest of the Harsetti speed RNG. So we'll have to see how things go out. And at the end of the day, does the Frieren, in fact, make it out alive for this matchup? This is going to be scary.
Here we go, round one.
Done playing hero.
Harsetti shuffle. Magic G. Starting move.
You outlived your usefulness.
That is a depressant on RB.
Go first.
Could be some counters.
Looks to put on the debuffs. Bellion's moving next, if I'm reading the chart correctly.
Open the
She
gates
is.
to paradise.
And then Salome.
For the
Good
finale,
debuffs, though.
An ensemble of grief and despair.
A counter punch.
And I never noticed. This Diane just lost her immortality. She got
wait.
completely debuffed by this Harsetti. I think Hazama Ray's actually in a pinch here.
Good.
Double Frieren.
Uh-oh. Increase attack. Here she comes.
We drop one already. Counterattacks on the Frieren means we're getting more combat readiness for Magic G's entire team. This is looking really good for him.
Defensive magic. Oh, God.
One Frieren doesn't finish the drop. You send in a second one.
What the heck? 2 Frierens, and now Arby is the one alone. And even though Arby is a scary character, Frieren is way too tough of a matchup for him to beat.
One win for Magic G on the board. 3 more to go for Magic G. 4 more to go for Hazama Ray.
That's right.
Oh,
Strong
man.
start for Magic Chi there. This Frieren combination, when it's left, especially on first pick position, I can't remember the last time I've seen it lose, especially with that Salome steal on first pick, man.
That's powerful.
Yeah, and in this exact game too, Magic Chi finally gets that Harsetti speed RNG back for himself with, I would even say, like, perfect turn order. Not only does he completely debuff the Diane, taking her out of the game, and getting the Salome, getting the Bellion, and then the Frieren in that exact sequence. I mean, that's the turn order you want when you play Harsetti. It could not have gone better than that.
Yeah, definitely. The funny part is, though, if he bans the Harsetti, doesn't rely on the RNG, you have that Ruel, which we've seen, brings back Frieren a million times. So I feel like just the first pick, Magic Chi, drafted so well there. I wanted to see maybe Aki come through, but of course, could not let him get through that draft.
Yeah, if Aki made it through, might not have mattered as much, but he can destroy. But a strong win for Magic G. Estelle, little bit of counter, and that was about it. Zio Litica, openers banned by Hazama. Oh, and also on the other side, Sea Phantom Politis, top model Luluka. Some speed gone. Yulha?
All right, Magic Chi. I think he's one of the best defensive players. Hazama Ray was showing that he can do the same kind of song and dance, letting his opponent kind of have first turn and still win. Magic Chi, though, has been showing us since the early stages that is his forte. You can even see it in the pre-ban selection. Let's see where he goes here, especially on second pick position. Hovering a Spirit Eye Celine, maybe wants to steal that away early.
Don't think this is one of those carries we've seen him play, but he does take this away. I mean, he could even go for like a Arrowwell steal potentially away from Hazama Ray, since that's a character he likes so much. No Arrowwell, no Estelle, surely going to be a tough matchup defensively.
First pick, Celine.
I think Arl would be huge here. Estelle already off the table. No way.
It's hollow justice at best.
Magic G thinking about something else. Picks Luna. As if he kind of reads what Hazama wants to pick later. Usually Newman Luna is more of a reaction pick. Very early. This time around. I know.
Yeah, when you pick a proactive New Moon Luna like this, you're usually trying to fish something out of your opponent. You're trying to say, ooh, careful, I got a lot of debuffs. Get your Genesis Ross. You already have Nurse. You know, pick up your Bystander Hua-Young, things like that. And once that comes in, you completely pivot on them. And with 3 picks left in the draft, Magic Chi can pivot into literally anything else he wants.
It's funny y'all mentioned that, right? Because New Moon Luna used to be picked like that, just really early, and then more reaction. Hazamare, hold up! Early Vildred found me.
Wait!
Pirate Captain Flan.
Alibi's still alive!
Dismantle. Yeah, we saw him dismantle Alibi's Pirate Captain Flan. This time around, Hazamare, though, with a early imprint on 2, that Vildred just pumping out some damage.
The spirit of Alibi in Hazamare's hands now.
Well, Christie on 3 does come in here, so looking to give that Spirit Eye Celine 300 effect resistance, and on top of that, if she does carry that Bastion of Perlucia, a barrier immunity buff on top, we're just looking to completely stop this Pirate Captain Flan in her tracks. Oh, Katie's on pick 4 as well. Really go in on this buff revert.
Swipe to reverse all the debuffs.
Yeah,
one of the
Magic
biggest
just always
skills.
poised and ready for when his opponent wants to pick up the pace. What were you about to say, G-Club?
No, looks pretty good. Christine's in the band protect, but the Celine can always be banned out. That's something
Yeah,
that
and we
Magic
just
Chi
saw
might have to-
actually that Celine Christie combo, right? How well they anchor together. Celine, if left up, he's gonna need one more hyper carry though on 5. Can really bring back and just put such a problem on the side of Hazamare.
Oh, that's why Hazama.
Fall to despair.
More damage, pure breakdowns.
Yeah, this is going to be scary. That's a lot of damage comes in, and if he can find a similar pick comparable to the amount of value a Strays can come through with, this is going to be really tough for Magic Chi to defend against.
Did he step on his own trap because of that Luna second pick? And Laika. Oh. Very powerful. Plenty of target.
Monarch of the Sword Ice area is good here. Lots of defense penetration on the side of Hazamare. However, if you do lock her in, you need a lot of effect resistance. So Christie on 3 is going to be key here. And just resist that defense break from Pirate Captain Flan.
Yeah, I love potentially this hyper carry pick from him. He needs a second one, otherwise that Celine just gets banned out. And like we're talking about, we need that unit to be protected by Christie. I think that's a great pickup for Magic.
Which one's going to survive? Which one will be banned on the right for Magic Chi? It's up to Hazama, still up for selection.
Could just be a handshake ban 5. No, actually Strays draws the ban over Laika.
Laika can certainly delete 1, at least. We'll also have some extra power from the green Vildred. I don't know what Magic Chi is thinking. The good thing is that Celine survived. And you got the combo with the Christie. Katie's against the Flan. And this might be a... Let's see the speed tuning on that New Moon Luna as well. So both players working with imprint. The positioning, here we go. Round 2 of best of 7 grand finals.
Desire.
Oh, that was
always
close.
accepts its toll. You
Yeah.
ask a wish to grant your wish.
Oh boy, we're gonna set sail. Pirate Captain Flan sets things up.
Bomb on Katie's though.
The Infinite Horizon, that's
Oh. Do you pop it now?
A little bit of a push from the Christie top speed Spirit Eye. We're gonna pick up the Architect Laika. Good Christie pick up Magic Chi with the extra combat readiness. We're going into the green Vildred as well. It's the
And one more
Warpath.
turn.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, we ain't done yet. Can play it safe though. We do still have revives on side of Hazama. That's a huge start for Magic Chi.
And the cleanse!
Okay.
Oh my. Yulha can only take care of 1.
Yeah, from this position, even with a revive,
Check mark.
it's gonna be tough.
Time to be reborn on which hero? It's gonna be on the back, Laika.
in its right place.
All right, we have our
Superhuman.
souls.
Architect Laika.
You can soul burn and completely get rid of one character, but not going to be enough. Magic Chi with another standing win.
2-0?
Magic
Chi
the
on
fact that
fire.
is a 2-0. Yes, that is a 2-0 against the likes of Hosmer Ray when he doesn't have first pick advantage. Magic Chi is playing out of his mind right now.
If that Luna stole first turn, that was gonna blow my mind. Even with that Vildred imprint on the left.
I was a little worried when I saw
I think
Katie
against
get
a lot of
debuffed,
other
but that
player, maybe.
Vaseline, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, the Vaseline is one thing, but I think it's part of the Silvertide Christie specialty chain, where if you hit the back unit, they get combat readiness push. And on a Vaseline, she really sneaks up on you if you're trying to cleave her.
0-2. But, you know, it's best of 7. Hazama, let's see how he climbs back up. Game 2.
Here's what I'm learning. Pirate Captain Clan on third pick Protect is kind of not doing too hot today.
Yeah. I think it's good to leave out the Alibi Soul. Alibi's Pirate Captain Clan Soul on the side. And go back to your tracks, Hazama. We want to see more games. That's what we're hoping for. But let's see. Yeah, it seems the second pick Luna really threw him off in a way. Conqueror Lily is banned. Oh, Freeman also banned out.
Yeah.
Mercy dwell within.
That's what Magic Chi did in the previous set. When free run is available in these long tournaments, a lot of these players just don't want to deal with her. But look at this, still tried and true. Steal the Salome first pick, and that is always a big advantage.
No free run?
Yeah, and the respect being put towards Magic Chi's
That's what I
name. Do you not want to fight that thing? And of course, Tori and Arrowell. So going for a much more standard game, we're looking at a very, very tempered and controlled Magic Chi for this draft. Ozma Ray, though, still I think has a lot of room to maneuver. You could go swing full cleave from here, or, you know, just slow it down and play a very, very tempered game with Magic Chi, which I don't know if he wants to do. What do you think, Car? You think he wants to slow down versus...
I'm not afraid.
I think he
Here's
is.
actually what I was thinking about. I was going a little more meta with it. I wanted to remind everybody that Hosmer actually lost his very first set in this tournament and came back in such a dominant position. So if I was Magic Chi, we need to close this set out quick, because Hosmer, when more games go on, he is the E7WC ex-champion for a reason.
And that's when you bring in Harsetti to control the grip on the game. Almost
She is really thinking about it, drops in the Harsetti. We don't want to play speed. And I mean, just look at that left side composition. This is something Tetsu is known for. The Salome, Ruel, Renok. And with the Tori, who is, might I remind everyone, is slightly weaker than Freerin, you don't really want to be stuck in this spot. Afternoon, so Flan is the pick here. And, this is a strong combo, but you're going to be really, really weak if Hosma Ray can find his Solitaria button.
That's solely in force ban. Get those focus off. Afternoon Silk Plan, good combo with Harsetti. We've seen it once. Setsuka. Some secondary options.
Yeah, Magic Chi just definitely no stranger to kind of playing a little bit of the RNG game. Really likes the Harsetti, as we talked about, that speed order mix-up. And then Setsuka, carry that, if she just dodges, you know, a lot of times closes out matches. So RNG has been favoring him today. Can Hosmer handle this?
Still, I think a solid, somewhat more balanced draft for Hazama. Can you pinpoint on Tori?
Shall we end this?
The G-Man!
That's me. No, Genesis Ross.
Hey, looking kind of similar there, G-Club.
The skincare routine is a little too clean there.
On point.
How are we closing out this draft, though? Like, we need some way to consistently be able to just punch through and survive the Harsetti.
Are you serious? Hazama?
Haza! Lock it in.
Really?
Yes!
Oh.
We're gonna relive the Harsetti Kayron matchup.
Let's twist the fate of this best of 7.
Oh my god.
No way.
He is so scary on fire.
Actually, these guys are not playing around, bro.
With the set?
They're cooking.
I mean, Bystander Hwayoung is also pretty heavy on damage, but Corvus!
This world's
They're very similar.
Dark Corvus it is!
I like this one a little more though, Magic.
The tankiness.
Oh man.
The HP.
Dark Corvus with defense, penetration, and extinction. But in this spot, I mean, what is Magic cheat post-ban? Are you getting rid of the Ruel, the same thing that Tetsu did, or do you get rid of that Genesis Roz? I mean, both characters extremely annoying.
Ruel of Light banned out with Dark Corvus.
Always banned.
Light banned, and a Darkness himself gets banned. That means Salome and Twisted Kayron both alive on the left. Harsetti, shuffle time. I don't know how this will unfold.
It's gonna depend. We're gonna have to look at that turn meter bar.
And also
we're gonna have to look
Setsuka.
at the RNG factors. We're looking at the Kayron counters.
Tori can hit and pretty much lead. Maybe they'll survive. Here we go, round 3.
Guess you're more than just rabble.
Magic Chi up 2-0.
And if this is the same Harsetti as the first game, it would have extremely high effectiveness.
Oh,
but this
defense
is
break.
looking a little different. 27,000 HP, a lot of damage on that defense break into the Renault. Almost
She's dead.
splashed her out.
S1 to finish. We're holding that skill 3. Nice start for Magic Chi.
No re-knock at all. Still very strong. Lots of recent story related characters on the left. Salome clone 2.
Kayron.
Oh my god, send it in. Even with a low amount, he's relying
only
on
with
this extra
20.
damage.
All-consuming.
But it is fixed
Look at him
damage.
dome to this forward slice. Already the counter attack from Setsuka.
Not bad.
Barrier though.
Got a lot of barriers out of the way, and Escort taking most of the damage. Half HP, Arwell. Genesis Ross. You do an early
Oh,
on Harsetti.
Impressive.
is it time? There was never a place.
Go in.
I think he ran the math there. As much as he wants to go for the extra turn on
The
the Tori,
judgment?
it's just not enough damage with Arrow on the way. I saw a miss though.
Some misses.
Ooh.
A real model can do this.
Can Tori
Should be ready to think.
bring magic? She's... Oh, there's a cascade. One step closer.
Artifact is photogenic. We saw Master of the Nightmare on a different Tori, but no extra turns on this one.
Who's the target? Kayron
going all in on the Kayron.
Counterattack 17k.
He's definitely living this. Even that cascade, that extra barrier, shrugging it off.
Give yourself to me.
Oh, and this is gonna get ugly.
Ooh.
Salvation for the unprepared.
Not too bad.
Does
Just
not
gonna
get
send
the
it.
full strip there.
Cannot be tolerated.
Oh, Tori is gone.
Yeah, that's a 31k Kayron shrugging off the debuff from the Setsuka. Cool attack.
Trust me.
Left foot
This
Setsuka
is
in
the
the world.
position Setsuka needs to just go crazy, but no, gets hit there, and that's it.
Salome.
This way.
Yes, I have.
Taps.
How much must yet be
That's it. Hazama back in game. And we have a series. 1-2.
Man, Kayron popping off. Double Kayron action from Hazama Ray.
Double twist. We need a balance patch on this guy now.
And I love this tech they're bringing out to kind of combat those annoying units that either survive through evasion, through those S2 passes where he can't take a certain amount of damage. Kayron can just come over the top with that extra, even when he's not full fighting spirit. Really well played, and that 31k health really paying off against that Setsuka.
And one thing I want to point out is, as much as I like Magic G as a player, he's always doing this thing on game 3 where he drops the ball just a tiny little bit in the draft, because against Tetsu, he gave over the Harsetti. He was going a little too hard in on the target bands, and now against Hazama Ray, he tries to take away the Airwell, takes the Harsetti for himself, but in the process gives over Salome, Ruel, and Renault. That is a combo Tetsu has played again and again, and can't keep letting that happen for the rest of the series, because as much as you target ban, you still have to end up with winning units.
As we go through more games, we'll have more bans to be collected in the pre-bans. So you have to think ahead, but only if you have that much room to think about. Yulha, Amid double ban, and Pirate Captain Flan.
There we go the distance, man. These bans add up.
Yep. Now, 16 bans. Spirit Eye Celine first pick.
Hovering that Spirit Eye Celine. That's a safe pick. Hyper carry, and I think he likes his odds there. I think if he was going more with his draft stealing style, he would have taken Arbiter Vildred. So Hazama Ray very likely picks it up there, unless he's cooking up some special of his own.
Yeah, we've seen some first pick secrets, especially last week in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Powerhouse unit for sure.
Yeah. Some fears, AoE. Estelle, Hazama's really loving this Estelle second pick. It was always second pick too.
I think a lot of his game plan just revolves around having that kind of mitigation. He's a really calculated player and wants to make sure he can have those choices be very, very important in the long run. Unless he's cleaving, of course.
Magic G. But reminder, Hazama was 2 Estelles today and 2 losses.
Oh, she lost both. No, I thought
she lost both.
I thought there was one Estelle win. Maybe that was for another player. Christy gets locked in.
Oh, never mind. It was 1-1.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
yes, you're right.
Because we discussed that she won, but wasn't super impactful.
Oh yes, she. Christy in the lock. We talked about this combo a couple of times today. With Celine.
Do we have the win rate on that one? I think it's close to 100.
My CPU is not that great. or my
No
GPU.
worries, no worries.
Or my GPU. Not even close to that level. Oh, payroll on 3.
And the afternoon soap Flan being locked in as the hyper carry here. Okay. Hazama Ray has a lot of turn manipulation tools between this ML Payra and the Flag Sigrid. This could get really, really nasty for Magic Chi if he doesn't find some way to get tempo back here. Solitaria will be able to hold back the focus from Afternoon Soap Flan, though. Not a terrible pick. He's drafting for top 4 here. This might just be a forced ban.
It has to be, unless there is something greater of a threat from pick 5.
Yep, that Solitaria pick against the Flan, a tale as old as time. We've seen it many times in the past. Usually does draw off the ban at a high rate. Magic Chi on 5. Heliolua gets locked in.
Can be
wow,
one big
if you look
opener.
at Magic Chi's draft structure there, it's actually a little different from how people normally play Christie. They go carry, debuffer into the Christie on 3. But here he goes for 2 carries first. Aki's getting banned, guys. Let's not even hold our breath. He's not making it through the draft.
Poor Aki. I want to see some Aki Unchained, but no, Valk, I think you bring up a good point. No double hyper carry is interesting. It does kind of put Hazama Ray in a weird spot, depending on what he's going to ban out here. Is he still Deem? Okay, he still bans out the Solitaria. There was a play maybe, you know, don't respect the damage from the rest of the cast besides the Celine, but no. Goes for the normal draft, takes out that Solitaria counter pick.
And remaining much of the damage on the Silk Flan. Some SL counter punches. Hera also, technically. It's all about the Celine on the right. Got Christie protection. Valiant can provide some. We'll see how this goes. It's all about that Celine and how she can keep the team alive. 2-1, Magic Chi in the lead.
A bunch of Sunday drivers.
Oh, Sunday drivers are the worst.
Yeah, rev those engines.
Payroll rev for engines. Yes, sir. We're buffing out the team.
Dare block my way.
Plan does have all of her focus unlocked, so let's get the tempo going. We're gonna start working on the Spirit Eye Celine health bar, and look at that. Uberia's 2 splash damage already comes in. This is looking pretty poor for that Spirit Eye. A little bit more damage, and she's completely out of here.
Hosmari has the option to take her out here, and that would be a huge boon for his side. Spirit Eye Celine, we've seen in the past, can bring back her team from the brink of defeat. But if you just take her out early, hold on, big damage onto that Bellion. We have that SD available. There it is, sending it in.
And Hosmari is being so turn efficient.
2.
Oh, yeah.
She's gone.
Not even near.
Yeah, the 6th Sen can get some damage. Deleted, but not too many.
Not too much to do here. This is the only thing you can do as Magic Chi. You do have to play it out a little bit and see it with this challenge buff, with this Bellion, do you get enough damage to even potentially play this out?
Well, that fixed damage at least is giving him a
break
little
is
bit
still
of
there
help.
on the Bellion. Takes her out.
Way too
And that
much.
should be it.
Good job to all of you.
Back on even footings. 2-2. Hazama Ray is back, everyone.
Yeah, we might be going the distance, and I think that's what everybody wanted here. Great draft on both sides. We've seen the Spirit Eye Celine kind of hyper carry with that Christie backing just work really well. Unfortunately, though, Hosmari kind of just had everything in order. That Sigrid that we've talked about, a hot pick, able to just have that turn order where you just put in enough pressure. We don't even need the debuffs. We'll just kill her outright.
Oh my God, I just realized this. Another win for Estelle. That's rare.
Ray single-handedly holding up Estelle win rate.
Yeah.
She is, yes. She's getting up there. Almost 20% win rate now.
Nice.
Oh boy. She's climbing
And
hard.
you know, we did highlight this before the beginning of the match that in that series, that was all the name of the game. It was turn manipulation and speed control. And Hosmari just executed that game plan to perfection. Magic Chi, I think against a lot of other players that Hellion Lua would have taken first turn. He could have won, but against Hosma, as a different player, you have to be airtight with your draft.
First
but
pick.
of course, airtight draft, first pick Ruel.
Easy. When everything else is banned now, along with Bright Witch, Tenebria, Salome, Arcetti.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen too much Ruel today. She was in the pre-bans a lot, and then when she got through one of the drafts, she was actually post-banned, I think, in most of the matches.
That's what I do.
Oh, ROL in Hazama's hands.
I think
And
G-Cliff,
of
he
course
just
that
likes having one of those
pesky
mitigation
Renok as
knights on
well.
his side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to split up. I mean, Salome, I think it's pre-banned now, so you do have to split up the Ruel as well as the Renok. This is going to be a pretty tough match. I think both players got a power pick off of the other.
And Magic Chi, ready to respond? Guys, you have to think to yourself, this is, I mean, we had some mirror bans, but this is up to 20 bans now with Game 5. And Arbiter Mildred is still allowed.
I mean, that's one of the few good damage dealers you can pick into the Renok. You're starting to run out of good damage dealers.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
you know, there's no Spirit Eye, no Freerin, no MLDN. I mean, if you look, no Afternoon So Flan either, and you do have to beat that Renok. Renok is such a power pick here.
Oh, that's why Magic Chi banned out Briar Witch. Makes sense. Bring everyone back alive.
Not just that RB, but for that Ruel first pick as well. Really going for a safer composition. And what better than Genesis Roz, the G-Man on the lock spot. A lot of utility, big damage as well if things go his way.
Yeah, no Briar Witch as well means if he wants to counterplay all three of these revivers, he's going to have to opt into a Hecate on 3. And I mean, guys, it was very controversial when Hecate was released. If she blocks revive on the entire board, and Hosmare does lock it in. This is the spot for the character.
Yeah, unlike the other match where we were debating if she would get banned out, this is the locked spot, so Magic Chi gonna have to deal with it. 3 revive units on his side. He has no way out of this one.
Yeah, Magic Chi's in trouble somewhat. I mean, there's not many options.
We'll see.
We'll see. Like, top middle Luluka is banned.
So nervous.
And Tori.
New Moon Luna? I think we're going for a Hecate seal. Okay. I mean, Hosmare only has 1 pick left, so if Magic Chi is drafting for top 4, there are no cleansers available. You would be able to seal the mitigation from the Arrowwell as well as the death passive from Hecate, so not too bad of a pick here.
Not wrong, but he's going to need 2 units that kind of draw the ban on Hosmare's side, just like in reverse, where he can just ban out 5, right? A cleanser.
What do
he's going to need 2
you
picks
know
from Haza, because Haza's just so solid in the draft phase.
Luna. The new Moon Luna. Will she be the solution? Iseria?
He's hovering the Monarch here. Decent versus half of Hosma's team, but that Tori, I mean, the Tori anchor here is what looks really scary. Goes through the evasion, and on top of that, does not rely on the penetration damage, so can hit the Monarch quite hard. And if without mitigation here, if she gets one shot, you are in so much trouble.
Oh,
does lock her in though.
The S3 Dawnbreaker can be threatening, but will take some time. For the Monarch, let's see which one's. Let's see if she goes through first. Brigitte?
Yeah, I think she might draw. She might not draw the ban over New Moon Luna, but like you said, with S3 very powerful. Brigitte!
Amid is banned, so bring the secondary solution. Hazama.
And instead of a cleanse pick there, just picks a fast unit that really threatens Magic Chi. As besides the New Moon Luna, he's definitely going second here.
Yeah, with this many pre-bans, the picks look a little different now. Hecate in 3. Oh, New Moon Luna ban. Oh, want to keep the passives on? Monarch Iseria makes it in.
Ooh, this Monarch has so much weight to carry here.
Yeah, no revives available, so if he takes too much damage, I don't think she'll be enough to, potentially 1v4.
All right,
and no opener for Magic Chi, might I add, so not going to have a lot of tempo. I think that's going to be the issue for Magic Chi. Going for quite a few matches now, which is Hosmare just gets to dictate the terms of the combat. I mean, look at that. Renak goes first.
Certainly.
And this Iseria needs to go crazy, because if she doesn't, this Hecate is going to cut in and provide so many problems for Magic.
Renak start. Let's see if Hazama gets what he wants early on. Cannot revive.
Oh my God.
That's a big explosion.
Futile resistance.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, this is goodbye. See you later, Ross. A little bit of a counterattack, though. I don't think she can steal the turn.
Just as I practiced, I prepared a gift for all of
And the Tori is alive.
Maybe a missed cascade. I don't know what she needs here to stay alive.
Streaming on. Doesn't even need the cascade.
He did miss the cascade, though.
He did miss it, but it was still.
Oh my God.
That's a. Hey, Jen.
I
Hey,
think
Jen.
there's a little bit too much there, but
That's
yeah. I was just
3
trying to see
wins
what else maybe could exist.
in a row for Hazama from 0-2.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying, man. Haza sometimes has shaky starts, but in longer sets, he was the biggest benefactor of our losers bracket in the earlier group stages. Really highlighting that if you give a very strong player, an extra chance at life, he will take it and run with it. And I'm scared for Magic Chi now.
Oh man, and that's the problem, is he doesn't play with enough openers, I think. And when he had his openers is when he looked the strongest, and now that every time his openers are getting banned, Hosmare is getting the perfect turn order he's looking for, and is just taking out his units left and right. It is just a little too passive.
I think it's tough though, because Magic Chi went through the earlier stages actually with a similar plan, right? Showing us that anti-creep can be done, doesn't always have an opener, but like we've been saying, Hosmer is a different player.
Here it comes. Spirit Eye Celine. Fallen Cecilia. Aki. Lobo
Aki draws a
Payra.
ban out.
This is insane.
Wow, both players are really just sniping each other out. I think Hosmer read the Aki pre-ban. Goodness.
What's left? All right, let's see.
Enough to pull out Dark Corvus at the end? We'll see. Delian first pick.
Bellion first picks here quite interesting. I think still a few characters that is able to punish her. I mean, most of the things that are super good versus her are gone. And on top of that, no Fallen Cecilia either, meaning if you have a 3F carry here, she's going to be splashing in a lot of damage.
Yeah, normally I'm not a big fan of Bellion. She's actually had a very full win rate when used in this kind of position, but around 6, a lot of units are off the board. No free run as well.
No free run, no RV. Lots of big damage. Top tier removed.
Oh.
Luna's
This is a unit we saw a lot early on, but kind of missing from the recent stages. Dawn Crescent Bellona, one of the stronger hyper carries after her buffs.
Is that all you had to show me?
Love her design.
Does pick this up. I mean,
Christy.
Yeah, you take that early, Christy. I don't know if I like this position though. I think Hosmer Ray's kind of on a reverse sweep almost, just playing turn control with this flag Sigrid. And I think he got a really good game with the Payra as well. Obviously, fan out this game. So if he just keeps up playing tempo and just really don't give Magic Chi any chance to breathe, I think he's got this series in the bag. I think he's really feeling himself.
For the lock, Hazama. Tournament point for Hazama Ray.
Let's see.
Elvira.
Pressure building up.
Oh,
no! On the lock spot. Punished for picking a hyper carry with resources like that. Magic Chi. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Someone's in the trap.
I think if Magic Chi wants to get out of
I can see your
there's only
desire.
one thing he can do, and that's to pick 2 high-speed damage dealers. But with Setsuko on pick 4, Estelle on pick 1, there's so many ways to protect this Elvira. Oh man, this Elvira is gonna give Magic Chi so many problems.
Lionheart Zormia against the counters?
Magic's
I mean,
been put in
she's
a bind.
gonna work. Like, oh man.
She can? Oh, we have Mort.
You may be worth my attention.
The Great Mortalix can flick the things. And sleep?
Yeah, maybe looking at a way to counter Setsuka so he could potentially ban something like a Sigret. I still think his position is really, really tough. He's getting counterpicked with a lock position and doesn't have tempo here.
Yeah, I mean, Death Dealer Ray's not bad, especially if you're on, I don't know, Potion Vial to cleanse the fears.
That's the smell.
But I think
get
Haza
locked
could just
in.
pick
Oh,
something that's not weak and leave it the Mort. He just has so much room to breathe with this Elvira on 3.
Is Magic Chi cornered into a pinch? Way too many pre-bans.
Yeah, I mean, most of the characters that people like to play are completely taken out of the game. So you gotta, I mean, this is what we mean when we say put the fries in the bag. You gotta dig real deep to find the correct picks.
Your ruin fast
And
approaches.
strays.
Oh, high-speed strays. I mean, that's all he needs.
Yeah, that's almost certainly a must ban when you draft like how Magic Chi did. No opener to contest.
The big move. Magic Chi still cannot decide on which one to ban. There it is. Mort strays. fan down.
Okay, well, we discussed the 3F Bellion. Ray, maybe. I still think Hazumare is favored here, but Magic Chi not completely out of it. Just one of his hyper carries completely locked down, so a lot of weight will have to be kind of lifted on the side of Ray and Bellion.
Let's see if anything can be different in game. Still, we do not know exactly what the tuning is on, especially on this Bologna. DDR. Elvira, here we go. Hazumare on a tournament point.
Get hurt.
3-2.
Right here, right now.
Here's Sigret.
Like Sigret, we're getting the skill 3 off.
The flag of victory, one fear.
Okay.
Not
We knew
bad
about
for
the
Magic
Christie
Chi.
protecting Ray, but yeah, it doesn't hit on that Bologna.
Not too bad. It's Elvira, though.
It's a good look on you.
There's the kick. Upper.
Worry not. The doctor
No
is
defense break, but still doesn't look good for her. Ray gets the turn. Ooh, do these debuffs land? Big question here.
Gotta come up big. Chi!
Pick your poison.
It lands 2 sleeps and 1 venom. That's already pretty bad.
Thank you for the support.
Not the most that you're looking for.
I'll try my best.
There's Chrissy with the buffs.
I'll wrap things up
Can
momentarily.
Bologna turn things? Here we go with the vigor.
Going to have to rip this into the Estelle. Maximize the injury here. That's what he has to do.
22k, but Estelle is so tanky.
This is
Yeah, I think you asked earlier, G-Clef, why does Hazumare always pick like Estelle, ROL, especially sometimes? I think he's just, his flexibility in the draft is buying him that extra time, and look at that, big debuffs on the side of Hazumare.
This Setsuka.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much effect resistance you have. I mean, Setsuka ignores all of that. As long as you have
Miss?
less HP, she will land those blinds. Oh boy.
Okay, gets a little beguile onto that Bellion, some extra damage on top. Estelle now has us 3. We're gonna heal back up. No soul, so we can't reduce the cooldown. Bellion's on the other side, but this is still big. Hazumare just wants to buy a lot of time here for Elvira to lock down his opponent.
Specimen.
Some healing. DDR, who do you pick on? Keep on chopping on Estelle?
You have to hit the Setsuka.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shall we burn some rubber?
The misses are going to be brutal there, but he needs to put the Setsuka to sleep. That would give his other characters a little bit of a chance to fight without having to eat through those counterattacks.
Yeah, you're right.
S2 is available.
Putting her to sleep.
More Swift Flagbear's Cigarette, sending it on the Bologna. We resist on the target. But that does proc.
And you get a little bit of extra soul swear as well, so Estelle's utility even coming into play here.
You'll be dealt with by the
Yeah,
law.
not bad. A lot of evasion going out, but gets that barrier, gets those souls.
That's important.
The thing though, G-Clef, is that Magic Chi is on a ticking time bomb. Look at that Setsuka, right? You can kind of weather the storm, but when her fighting spirit is full, and here we go, counterattacks coming out, it's not going to be pretty for him.
Uh-oh.
Looks like some tuning.
And Beguile keeps on chipping. Some HP
I mean, Bellion wakes
decrease.
up, but you don't want her to wake up here. You actually don't want her to take a turn into Setsuka while she's blind. Oh, God.
Counterattack!
Oh, here it comes.
Get her out!
She sleeps forever now in the graves.
Let's see what you
Oh,
got.
not looking good for Magic Chi.
Well,
yeah.
Don't
I mean, the
restrict
Setsuka's reach for win condition.
Here we go, Setsuka!
Oh, no.
Sends it in. The aroma.
dead yet.
sheesh.
Told you everything would be
GG call. Hazumare will be the champion of EpicSeven Masters. 2 titles to his name.
Man, G-Clef, you said it earlier. He takes both titles in convincing fashion, a reverse sweep. Magic Chi was looking so strong out the gates, but this is why, you know, he has double titles, man. In these long sets, he just seems a lot of times unbeatable. We were talking about, Valky and I both bet on Magic Chi, by the way. He was just playing really well, but I think after the first set from Hazumare and how good he looked, man, things weren't looking good for Magic.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I mean, Hazama Ray does have the experience on his side, yes, but also he just played so well. I mean, his use of openers, the Flag Sigrid, the Lone Wolf Payra in these later series truly made a difference. If you looked at Magic Cheat, the earlier series, he had his openers, he was doing great. But with all the pre-bans, all of the openers being banned, his drafts just looked way, way, way too passive. And in a longer series, if you're too passive, you give your opponents the turns they want, this is what happens.
Hazard just seemed prepared for everything. That trap onto that early Lone Crescent Bellona, just every unit geared, we talked about it, G-Clef, he always takes all the time he needs in the draft phase to just go over all his options. Here we go, game one, the double Frieren.
Last moments. Even Estelle seems to be working really well for Hazama.
He's the only one, I think,
in a very different way. And Rinak, Hecate, Elvira, lots of perfect picks for the occasion, for the drafting. Kind of ask him for a tip.
I'll ask him also, G-Clef, what is he going to do with the prize winnings? I think last time he bought his mom like a new couch or something, or a new chair or something cool.
Oh, yes. Oh, we'll see. I'll certainly ask him about the prize pool this time. And again, some tips on the fan picks.
For the unprepared.
And
the Kayron, man. Kayron today was such a force to be reckoned with. Holy mama, and we also got a double Kayron show with that Salome.
This way.
How much must yet be done?
And that's where the reverse sweep started. I mean, first game with the K-Rock, and then this game, again, it's that Flag Sigrid. Just getting so many attacks in. Spirit Eye Celine, even with infinite effect resistance, just could not hold this wave here. Too many attacks.
Exactly. You're, strong against the debuffs that are so prevalent in this meta, but you're also, Spirit Eye Celine can just be weak against those just lots of little attacks. And that's exactly what Hazama brought to the table. The turn order was in his favor. We've discussed that he just kind of has that speed advantage in most of these matches. And here we go, dismantling that Christy Celine like it was no big deal.
Oh, in this game, Hecate, you locker him 3 when you already see Giras and Arbiter Vildred. What a moment.
Futile resistance.
And I think this is where it truly started, right? Magic Cheat ran out of openers to play. He just couldn't get initiative back, and it seemed like Hazama was going first every time. And not only that, he was going turn on turn on turn, and he was doing whatever he wanted.
Looks like some tuning music.
Oh, in this final game,
that first pick from Magic Chi. I wonder what the game plan was. That second pick, Lone Crescent Bellona, we saw just completely countered. And Hazama Setsuka, just a little bit of luck.
Yeah, just imagine your hero pool without the 10 heroes from the previous game and also 20 plus from the pre-bans. You just don't have that many options.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, Lunatic Best of Sevens is just that tough. What can you do? Better player won in the end.
Best of 5, maybe you can get away with it with about 10 heroes pre-banned and 10 hero from the previous game, but when it gets to like 20 pre-bans, oh man, that's when it gets rough. We do have an interview ready with the champion, Hazama. I think it's been a while. We heard from him. Let's go straight to the interview with our champion, Hazama. Hazama, congratulations! You are now holding 2 titles, 2 belts of E7 WC and E7 Masters. How does it feel to have both titles and winning everything from E7 Masters? 하자메 선수 이렇게 우승 축하드립니다. 이제 벨트 2개, 타이틀 2개나 가져가게 되었는데요. 오늘 우승하신 소감을 먼저 듣겠습니다.
那恭喜Hazama选手，你这次得到了 E7 Masters 冠军，然后你之前也是 E7 WC 的冠军。那请问一下，你这次得到了冠军的感想如何呢？
我这一次拿到冠军还是非常激动的，因为我去年 WC 也没有出现嘛，然后感觉现在大家实力都非常强劲，所以今年这个大师赛能夺冠，我现在感觉非常的开心。
기분은 정말 좋고요. 제가 작년에 진출을 못해가지고 아쉬움이 남았는데 이번에 제가 우승까지 하게 돼서 너무 정말 기쁩니다.
It feels really great. Last year, I wasn't able to go all the way far, so there was a bit of a disappointment, but it does feel great to come out on top as the champion. Of course, there's a lot of questions, but because there were so many games, I want to be specific. There's Elvira, Hecate, a lot of heroes. How are you so good at ban picks? And even with these many pre-bans, how are you still very comfortable? And how can you not be nervous on stage? 이렇게 밴픽을 잘할 수 있는 모습을 또 보여주셨습니다. 프리밴도 엄청 많고 6경기까지 가는 이런 명경기가 나왔는데 엘비라, 헤카테 뭐 난리 났습니다. 영웅폭도 엄청나고요. 밴픽에 대한 좀 팁이나 어떤 거에 좀 중점을 두시는지 알고 싶습니다.
随着可以用的英雄越来越少，然后哈扎麦尔选手反而展现出更大的实力。那请问一下，每次 ban pick 都让人印象深刻，那你认为你自己的 ban pick 最大的优势，或是主要的就是优点，或是有没有推荐什么之类的那些是什么呢？
我觉得我的优势就是那个。打比赛的话，就是我因为比赛经验比较丰富，然后我会对这种 BO5 甚至 BO7后续就是选择什么英雄，应该是会做得更加到位一点。
일단 제가 생각하는 제 장점은 제가 경험이 많기 때문에 이런 결과가 있지 않나 싶고요. 그리고 이제 BO5 또는 BO7에서 어떤 밴을 해야 하고 어떤 픽을 해야 하는지 이런 이제 좀 많은 공부도 하고 이제 그런 거에서는 이제 좀 많은 경험이 있다 보니까 조금 더 유리하지 않았나 싶습니다.
I think my strength really relies on my experience coming through lots of tournaments, best of 5, best of 7. I've been doing a lot of ban picks and also studies coming from my background, and that's also a big help going through these type of ban picks in the tournament stage. So experience certainly kicking in as one of the biggest. Now you're winning another set of a big prize pool, $15,000 USD. How are you going to spend this? Is it going to be the same answer? Good gift for your parents? 하자마레이 선수 저번에도 우승을 하셨을 때 이 15,000달러. 지금 달러가 엄청 센데 상금을 어떻게 사용하실 건지 좀 알려주실 수 있나요? 저번에 좀 효도를 하셨다고 들었습니다.
那这一次，因为你得到了冠军，那奖金是美元满5000美金。那上一次你得到冠军的时候，你是说会把这个奖金用到你的父母。那请问一下，今年这一次你得到冠军，那这奖金呢会怎么样使用呢？
就是上一次奖金我是一部分分给了我妈，然后有一部分拿来今年换了一台车，然后今年的奖金暂时我还没有用的打算。
제가 저번에 우승했을 때 상금은 절반을 이제 어머님께 드렸고요.
네.
그리고 이제 그 절반은 이제 제가 차를 샀습니다. 하지만 이번 대회 상금에서는 아직 계획은 없습니다.
So for the previous prize pool, half gave it to my parent, mother, and the other half I actually bought a vehicle. But for this prize pool, though, I do not have specific plans yet. So it's good to know. But maybe another vehicle would be really good. Oh, you looked great, by the way. Of course, a few more questions. Now that you won the entire thing, you also have a ticket to E7WC as a top 2 seed from Masters. Do you think you can do it once again and become a 2-time E7WC champion? 이제 마스터즈 우승하셨으니까 시드도 받게 됐습니다. E7WC의 시드 받아서 탑 16에 이렇게 올라가게 되는데 연말에 또 한 번 더 할 수 있을 거라고 생각하십니까?
那因为这次你得到了冠军，你有得到了一个可以进入 E7WC 的种子。那请问你觉得你在这个比赛下半的 E7WC 的比赛，你觉得你会怎么样呢？
据我所知，这个就是总之是可以不打那个预选赛，但是就是还是得进去 亚服那边就是从16强里面争夺2个名额。我是希望这个 ECWC 也可以改成像大师赛这种，就是能拥有双败的赛制，然后就是可以多一点容错率，不然就很难，真的很难出现。
제가 알기로는 제가 이번 시드를 통해서는 예선을 E7WC에는 예선을 하지 않고 바로 16강부터 할 수 있는데 저희가 이번에 저희가 했던 이 포맷대로 저희 E7WC도 똑같은 포맷으로 했으면 좋겠습니다.
So I'm getting the seed for E7WC, and as far as I understand, and I would like to. It would be really beneficial and good for me to have the same format as Masters, because Masters we had double elimination of groups and then single elimination for the knockout. He would like to have this format stay for E7WC. Okay, valid opinion. I think a lot from Smilegate are also listening right now. And of course, the last question from the prediction. You get over half of the votes from the fans. A lot of fans out there. Do you have any last messages to your fans and also any shout-outs that you would like to have? 그리고 오늘 경기 시작하기 전에도 예측에 대해서도 봤는데 반 이상의 투표가 하자마레 선수에게 또 갔습니다. 네, 이렇게 팬들에게 또 이렇게 행보를 응원하는 팬들이 굉장히 많았는데 또 팬분들에게 한마디 그리고 마지막으로 마무리하고 싶은 말 아무거나 해주시면 좋겠습니다.
那最后的话，其实今天在比赛开始的时候，有很多粉丝，就是有一半的粉丝都预测到哈萨瑞选手会得到冠军。那最后，请问有没有想要对你的粉丝号，或是对其他有没有就是想要对其他人说一句最后的话呢？
就是非常感谢，就是所有我在国服还有外服的粉丝。然后我今天看到50多的支持率，我也感觉就是很吃惊，然后也很开心，感觉就是受到了就是激励一样。然后也很感谢就是在备赛阶段，然后陪我训练的一些朋友们，没有他们的帮助，我不可能就是夺得这个冠军。
일단 모든 서버에서 같이 참여해줬던 모든 분들께 너무 감사드리고요. 그리고 예측에서도 이제 저를 뽑아주신 모든 분들께 너무 감사드립니다. 그리고 이 과정 전체 통해서 훈련을 같이 도와준 모든 친구들 없었으면 여기까지 못 왔다고 생각을 해서 너무 감사하다는 말을 하고 싶습니다.
So I want to thank everyone from the server and also everyone who voted me for the predictions, as well as everyone who helped me out throughout the process of the entire tournament. Without a single one of you, this would not been completed into a championship spot. So I do want to thank every one of you who helped me out all the way to become the champion. Oh, good set of words coming out from Hazama, holding 2 titles. 이렇게 인터뷰를 일단 마무리하겠고요. 하자마레 선수 축하드리고 또 E7WC에서 또 뵙겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
恭喜你，那在 E7WC 见。
谢谢。
감사합니다.
Thank you very much. Wow, what a day. Hazama Ray winning another tournament with this stacked round of 16 all the way through. And he's also going to E7WC. Wow.
Jacob, I said he was the biggest receiver, right, of the losers bracket. Of course he's going to want it, and I think that's a great idea for E7WC.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, he did ask for that. He did ask for that.
Oh, this is great. 4-2. Could have had one more game, but still 4-2 I think was a really good score. When it gets to like round Lunatic game 6 and 7, it's really rough. You have to go all the way back, and you only have so little time to think about things. So that was it. We got to hear from Hazama Ray once again. Maybe a few more words from him towards the end of the year. Woohoo! Oh man, what a guy! He can certainly draft, and he told all of us experience is the key to good drafting. So better play more games. I think that's what we're going for. So there is that for tournament tree. Hazama Ray is the champion. And we are back. And we had some questions from all of you from chat. When is the raffle? When is it happening? Right now.
Oh, it's an evil laugh.
The power of the fingers. Because we will be going straight into this. I think we're ready as soon as I press some things. Are we ready to go? Oh my god, raffle time. Give me. Nice try. Okay. Raffle time. Let's go. Can you be the chosen one? Here we go. Lucky draw.
Ooh, okay.
10 special prize. 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place. Let's start the draw.
Spin it. Good luck, everybody.
All right, let's go.
Here's the summons.
Oh, cool.
Let's see who wins. Last digit 6. 1.
6.
1.
Oh.
5. What? E
Oh,
something global E. Congratulations. Woohoo. Let's keep going. Oh, ho, ho, ho,
Well, how many of
ho.
these are we doing? Is this 12 more?
We have 10
7,
for
9.
19978 from Korea server.
Nice.
Congratulations. Starting with Nu and ends with Moo. Draw once
We got
again.
11 more, guys. Hang on.
Hang on. Okay. I'm having some feedback issues. Uh-oh. Are we okay? Can I click? Uh-oh.
Are we stuck?
Give me 1 second. I am connecting. Okay.
There we go.
I'm connected.
Oh no, we're stuck. I see.
I'm connected.
1, 8. Okay.
Okay, I'm connected now. Can I stay connected, please? Yes.
2
0.
more digits.
Oh, J something something G from Korea. Congratulations. And if you win, you will get in-game mail with a link to it. So there will be more information on how to claim your prize. So
emergency.
19911 global. Congratulations.
Ooh.
W something
Very
something
nice, very
3.
nice.
So let's go through
So
the
far we've had
first
a
10 very
spread.
fast, okay? Let's go through the first 10 pretty fast. Uh-oh. 5,
5. Okay.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Oh!
2. Oh, Asia. We got Asia. S something K.
All right, just need a Europe now.
Need Europe. And maybe Japan server.
Oh, that's right. EU, Japan.
2, 9, 6. Oh! Another from Korea. Chase something man. Glad I can read Korean. Still 7 more draws.
Let's see what we got here. 1, 8.
Winners.
6.
1, 6, 8, 1, 3. V something E from Korea. Wow.
All right,
More
Korea.
winners from Korea server. Okay.
Come on, EU, Japan. Maybe one more global.
Oh, 1484. Pa something is the winner. Let's see. Wow. I'm sure the Korean broadcast is flipping right now.
Yeah, they're happy.
What's happening?
It's okay. We changed it up. here.
It's 100% random, guys. Oh, another global. R.
There's a
something
global.
D.
Hey, R something D.
Congratulations.
And then one more.
And I think the last one of the first 10. And then we get into second place, third place, second place, first place.
Okay.
Another global! 12844! Congratulations! L something something N. Now, guys, time for the third place. Winner!
Third place. Here we go.
A knight.
Let's see it.
Europe! Oh!
EU gets
Europe
a dub.
for
We
third
have
place.
From
Europe
Europe that are
T
still
something
awake.
in.
Better
Congratulations.
check your mail.
Check your mails. Please check your mails.
Oh, that was
This is
a
second
gold
place?
shiny.
This is second place. Another night. Let's see. The number's 4, ending with 24, 124, 6124. Congratulations, Global Briar.
Global, let's go.
Briar brother, global brother.
Time for the first place. Oh, this one's special.
Oh, it's a
purple.
blue.
The ML summon?
This is the ML. Oh, Soul Weaver.
That's a lot of sky stones.
Uh-oh. Let's see. 6,
6.
1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 6. Congratulations from Korea. E something come is the winner for the first place. Congratulations to everyone. Let's see all the winners. This is the list of winners for all of this. Hopefully we have more of these events in the future. Something for the winners. It should be immediately in the. You should have something in the mailbox, in-game mailbox, and to put. They will need some extra information, so make sure to put them in. If it's not in your mailbox and it seems like you won, there might have been some typos. You have either you made a typo when you sent in your information, or something happened. So make sure to check your mail first, and then if there's anything wrong with it, send us a CS, please, on stove. Oh. 10 global, 10 Asia, 10 Korea. No, this was totally random from all the raffles we had. Together. So, and we have a super special coupon, everyone. You're asking for a third, we get a fourth today. Woohoo! And guys, that's a 5-star summon. On random though.
Ooh, good luck, guys.
5-star summon.
Juicy.
You might get an Elvira that you might need exactly when you need it.
Win yourself a tournament with her.
5.
I mean, 5 molas and 2 artifact charm. We take those.
Good. Still pretty good, right? Still pretty good. Dupe Setsuka?
One of the best coupons.
Hopefully you can get Setsuka. Hopefully you can get the hero that you want from that summon. This is a long code. 26 E7 Masters on the dash Glory Champion is the code. And this one, ooh, less than 24 hours, so you better do it now. I better do it.
Claim it quick.
I better do it
Wake
right
up your
after the
friends.
broadcast. I need some RGBs. I am looking for, surprisingly, I'm looking for Estelle now. I have one, so I'm looking for her dupe. Seems like Hazuma's Estelle. Well, it's Hazuma's Estelle, so do I really want an Estelle? Might have to double check on
She's
my
good.
thought. She's certainly
You
good.
don't mind the imprints. The imprints are so nice.
Oh, yes. Certainly. So that brings us to the end of E7 Masters. Valky, do you have any closing thoughts? It's been 2 months of packed action and really stacked roster of all the players out there.
Oh man, shout outs to Hazama Ray for giving us a banger of a set. Shout out to Magic Chi, Tetsu, Alibi, and everybody else who's played. It's been so much fun watching and casting with you boys.
Oh, yeah, certainly, Valky. My pleasure. Car6, finishing thoughts, please?
Well, Valky, thank the players. I'll thank everyone at home for watching. My fellow casters, always a pleasure, guys. I hope you had half as good of a time that we did, because it was amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Valky. Thank you, Car6. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, all the players grinding out all their time, all their effort, the equipments, everything during the season to come to E7 Masters, to join in the party and to become the best. Took many, many days, weeks, months of grinding. First, to at least to guarantee yourself to join the top leaderboard, to join the tournament, and to become the best out of this tournament. A lot of effort. Huge props to everyone who joined in the fight, and especially for the champion, Hazama Ray, who won everything and also will be joining at E7WC along with Magic Chi as well. So be sure to look forward to E7WC towards the end of the year. We finished E7 Masters here. Thank you everyone for watching, and have an epic weekend, epic month until we come back with E7WC 2026. Thank you everyone for watching.
Hey, we'll cut our way
This
through.
is my justice.
Be careful now, okay?
Serve your penance with humility.
I'll make sure you are welcomed.
Blade ascent.
What's left is ruin.
Descending blade.
Mind finishing up? Shall I give it a go?
Your summer is short.
You don't deserve my mercy.
How much must be enough?
Do not forget your past transgressions. Those unworthy shall step aside. Far goes in our way with destruction and fear. You sure you can take this?
I'll take your life.
No matter the way, I can conquer them all. Done playing hero.
This is
Serve your penance with humility. Stench most foul. A lesson to be engraved upon your soul. I brook no falsehood. Let's see. Don't go down too fast. Another trial to overcome.
for the unprepared. Such ignorance cannot be tolerated.
By the law.
Still stand. Still stand. You presume to defy me.
Did I make you nervous?